It's your boy, International Ishy.
It's your girl, Yanz.
It's your boy, Kayan.
It's your girl, Andrys, and we are The Lick Read, live every Saturday morning
on Excitement Radio from 11 to 1 p.m.
The hottest
podcast in the world.
You're now plugged into The Lick Read, powered by Excitement Radio.
I don't even know what's funny yet, but it's The Lick Read, y'all. Y'all know what it is, man. Every Saturday, 11 to 1 p.m. Powered by Excitement Radio. Shout out Ben, shout out Shy. My two favorite people in the world. Y'all know what it is. And it's your boy Ishy, you know. Slick back Ishy, dreadhead Ishy. Fucked up wisdom tooth Ishy. Y'all know how it goes, bruh. We out here doing it, bruh. Yeah, so we got, shorty. What's good?
Yo. I feel great this morning.
Straight to the weekly check-in. Fuck it. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I
was a little sick this week, but I feel great this morning, and I'm really excited to get this show in and, you know, speak to our guest. And happy birthday to Kayan. He's not
Happy birthday
here.
to Kayan,
Happy
for real.
Birthday, Kayan.
Quarter century.
Killer K.
Killer fucking K, dog.
Yeah. Wait, he's 25?
Yeah.
Oh.
That boy grown.
Oh, I thought I was the oldest one.
No, that's a full grown man right there, dog.
Good for him.
Grown, wholesome man.
Awesome.
So you good? No more sniffles? Not sick anymore?
No, I mean, I can hear it in my voice. Actually, now that I'm speaking into the mic, I can hear it in my voice. I
like a
kinda
little
sound
congested.
Weird. Yeah. But
got a case of the suds.
I got through the week and I feel good today, and I'm just happy to be here with you guys.
Liddy, what's good, girl?
My week was great.
Hey, no more trash, baby.
No more trash, baby. No, we left that shit
last week.
No, we left that shit 2 weeks ago. I had a good week. I had a lot of exciting news. A lot of good things are happening.
Are you gonna share that, or are there secrets?
No, I mean, for now, I kind of want to keep it a secret.
Secrets don't
until
make
it
friends.
comes. You feel
Secrets
me?
don't make
it has
friends.
to do with my career, bro.
But they keep friends.
You feel me? You gotta keep shit to yourself so people don't, hate on it. Mal de ojo is real, nigga.
What was
But
that?
no, mal de ojo.
What's that?
Mal de ojo, like what? How do you say that? Like,
Que la envidia mueve montaña.
And then you gotta translate it in the same language, for sure.
like when they tell you, like, when you have something good coming, like, keep it to yourself, so it can happen, so people don't fuck it up for you.
It's like saying stay low and build versus.
So you don't like jinx it, what you're
Yeah,
saying.
so that's why. But no, a lot of exciting things are happening, and I'm getting things done, and I'm very motivated. And yeah,
She's gonna pop the shoulder one more time. Pop the shoulder one more time.
Hey. So my week was good.
All right, with that being said, it's The Liquid, y'all. We're gonna welcome our special guest, Elmer and Migz in the building. Y'all clap it up for the boys in town.
Thank you.
Too much love here.
Too much love. Elmer, what's good, dog? Weekly check-in, what's good? How you feel? You throwed, sober, feeling right?
I'm lit. I'm not gonna lie.
From yesterday or from this morning?
Listen, you asking too many questions.
What's a yesterday?
I'm just happy to be here, man. I'm happy. I'm excited to be here, actually. I just want to, before we start this off, I want to thank everyone here in this room. Y'all really just been showing so much love, so much appreciation. And honestly, I never even asked
Nigga,
for it.
is that a tear, nigga?
Yeah.
That boy sound like...
I show love and I give love to those that do it just out of themselves.
Like, genuinely, yeah.
Yeah, just...
I feel you.
I want to thank y'all for that. But, man, I'm happy to be here. I'm excited, man, and I'm lit. So we gonna get this right.
Excited and lit, dog. Oh, when did you come down to Miami, yo?
I got here last night, and then I was drinking on the way.
Hell yeah.
I was drinking
and driving?
No, I wasn't driving.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say, niggas, wow, dog.
We do not support drinking and driving.
No, we don't. We definitely don't. We definitely don't.
I was in the back seat, so I was drinking.
Oh, okay.
Got here, kept drinking.
Oh, but you did drive here.
Yeah, we drove down.
Oh, y'all drove together?
No. Oh, no. Yeah, he flew down here from New York, and I live in Orlando, so.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah, I was like, you drove here from New York? Brother,
I've done that before. I've done that before.
Yeah,
I'm good.
Never again. We make steady.
Yeah, long job.
We got good salaries now.
I feel you.
You said what?
We got good salaries now.
He said niggas don't have to drive.
Hey, Migz, what's good, dog? Talk to me, dog. How you feel, bro?
What's good, guy? Yo, thank you for having us here.
Of course, bro.
And when I say us, I mean the whole Delaware Mill crew, because they're not here. It's like we're pretty deep in a sense. Excitement Radio as well. So I'm just happy, the pleasure to be here, and for all the support you guys have gave us the whole time.
Yeah,
really
for sure, dog.
Are you guys? Well, no. You said you were from Orlando. You said
I'm not from Orlando. I live in.
You live in Orlando. You're from the Bronx.
Bro.
Okay. You live in the Bronx.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice. Okay.
It look sound like the Bronx, right?
He carrying the whole Bronx with him.
You got the Bronx voice.
So we have the Bronx here, the whole entire Bronx.
The whole Bronx.
Oh man, hey, I didn't realize why like getting your wisdom teeth pulled was such a big deal. You get what I'm saying? Cause I always thought like, okay, like my shit came in a little messed up, but it never hurt really. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just like there, and I just thought people did it cause they didn't want like a random tooth popping out awkwardly in their mouth. You feel me? But I see why like it's a thing. You feel me? I see why it's like, yeah, you got to do it at some point. Cause the shit like literally is taking over like half of my face, dog. Like even to my neck, and like giving me headaches. It's like weird, dog. Like that shit is killing me, dog. So like I've been putting oral gel on it, but that shit like it goes away with the saliva in like 10 minutes because it's so watery. It just goes down your throat. But it's just like, damn, bro, like that's just crazy. Like one tooth is really like fucking up my whole mood. Not on no negative shit. Like I can't. It's hard for me to like feel 100% happy when my mouth is like hurting and I gotta talk all day. And like, why do I even come to a podcast, dumbass nigga?
I mean, you're here and you're pushing through it. Wisdom teeth, like you gotta take it out because they're so far in the back of your mouth that. Regardless, it's not like you're gonna see them. They just literally there's no space for it. And literally in 99.99% of mouths, there's no space for it. So it's gonna push, you know, and that
like force itself.
And some of the time, since it's under the skin, and you know, as we were growing up and shit, they grow with like cavities, so that's another reason why they might hurt too.
I was gonna say that.
So it like, for example, in my case, like mine grew straight, but they were fine. Like they were healthy, so they didn't pull them out. I know other people that theirs grew up straight, but that shit was fucked up. So they had to get it pulled out because it gets infected.
Yeah, for sure.
I was telling him that, and that's why I was telling him, you know, you gotta oil pull. I was telling him to oil pull, and that would help. Taking like ibuprofen, but there's no way around it. Like
you just gotta pull it. Yeah, there's no long term solution that's gonna like, oh, you can get like, there's no way around it. You feel me?
Well, there is. Just fuck it and let it grow, but the process of doing that is gonna hurt.
Yeah, it's not worth it. It's not. It really isn't.
Yeah, it's just worth.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not worth it.
But go ahead. What we got, shawty?
Okay, well today, I wanted to talk about last show we left off on closure. We were gonna talk about keys to what I feel is complete closure.
Definitely.
And first, I feel like you have to identify and define what closure means to you. So whether you're like the person giving it or you're the one receiving closure, you gotta figure out which, you know, what part you're playing and what it is that you're looking for. I feel like that's really important. And also, when I think of closure, I think relationships. What do you think about? Relationships.
Yeah, like either like with a significant other, or like a friend, basically. Yeah. But the one that usually hurts is the one with your girlfriend or boyfriend. You know what I mean? Because closure with a friend is like, depends how long you were friends, but there's nothing like that emotional break where you have to like, damn, bro. It comes to a point where you realize like, damn, I'm not gonna be fucking with this person no more. You feel me? And then that's like, that process hurts. Probably hurts more than a wisdom tooth. Probably. Yeah.
It hurts you little hard.
Different kind of pain.
You feel me?
Yeah, I feel like it's really important to, like, when you do end, you know, a relationship, you know, and you have a breakup with a person that you have been with and that you care about. I feel like it is really important to get whatever it is that you want to say to that person, like, get it off of your chest. Like, say anything that you need to say, even if that person blocks you, because that's sometimes like the case. Like, they'll just
why you looked at me like that? She looked at me like, you know, when that person blocks you,
you know, and they gotta like email you and do the works.
Yeah, I feel like in this day and age, that's part of like the closure process. Either or just like
get blocked.
The what?
No, we're just talking now.
Like
no secrets.
Like it's not even like to the block level, but like definitely like a social media unfollow is definitely part of the closure process. Yeah, because they don't want to see you.
Exactly,
literally. Like they don't want to see you in person, which you're in control of that. Yeah. And they don't want to see you on the phone. But go ahead.
But what if what if you are the person that that needs the closure? And
yeah, you gotta do it.
I broke up with you. I block you. What do you do?
That if you block me, then I'm not following you. Then it's straight. I'm not following you. What am I gonna do? Block you back? 2 blocks cancels out. Now,
Now we don't need closure because we block.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm a huge fan of that.
Of
Of
what?
blocking?
Blocking people?
Yeah, he blocked me.
Okay.
All right, let's not.
But not about that. No, not that. I'm saying you're a fan of blocking.
All right, this is what happened.
Oh, I was like,
I hate this shit. All right. Angie's my homegirl, right?
Yeah.
So she had made a comment, right? It was a little insensitive, in today's age, topics. My bad. So me and her mad cool. She's part of our crew.
Okay.
So I said what she said, and then she responded to me, and then it was my friend Angie. She's another person. She blocked. I was like, "Yo, if you don't like what I'm saying, block me." Joking around with her. So my homegirl blocks me, and I'm like, "Oh, where am I blocking too?"
Yeah, yeah.
But then eventually we unblock each other because we're joking. It wasn't that serious. Now this one will give a couple cents in. And I'm like, yo, bro, you could block me too. And then I'm like, yo, it had nothing to do with you.
No, but I hadn't even seen that they were beefing blocked, like that they blocked each other.
No, and then she instantly blocked me.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I was
Quick
like,
as
are you
fuck.
serious, my nigga?
Speed
and I
down
was like,
block.
all right, but like, all right,
I get it.
I was like, my hands work too.
I got really in my feelings about the insensitiveness because it's like, when you like someone like as a person, I'm like, damn, I really fuck with you, and you just said some douchebag stuff about something serious.
It wasn't that beyond.
No, of course I know, but then I was just like, damn, I feel like
comparison of the names, and that's it. It wasn't of the scenario.
I know, but I didn't take it that way.
But my thing is, there's so much stuff that happens online on a day-to-day basis. You're not over here.
I unblocked him already.
You're not gonna be Twitter police or Twitter cop. And
of course not.
Because
No.
like, what I hate about Twitter is that if I say something, or someone will freaking bury me, but someone else that says it, everybody will highlight it. I'm like, I literally said the same shit. So you demonizing me for the same thing everyone else literally does.
Yeah, people.
So I kind of hate that on social media.
Yeah, I feel like they put like the bigger accounts like on a pedestal and shit.
Yeah,
you feel me?
She says that all the time. Like it just honestly, a lot of these things, it just depends what account is tweeting it. Like what account is putting it up.
Yeah,
like I can put like. God bless y'all. I love y'all. Have a great day, and get 3 likes and 2 retweets. Kanye puts it. He has obviously thousands and thousands and thousands. So
yeah, of course.
Or anybody else. You know what I'm saying?
But the real matter of the issue is more or less like, say we're talking about a topic, right? It could be about anything. Say cheating, for example.
Okay.
And let's just say you didn't like what I said that day, right?
Okay.
But if I put your ad name and search the word cheating, and you said something similar, because you can really check people now. You just give me your ad name and whatever.
That's how they be getting everyone now.
I get everyone just like that. I say I don't like people with allergies or some shit, like random shit like that. Someone will attack me for it, but I could search your tweet with you saying something similar. I don't want to go about something crazy because there's a lot of topics out here that are a lot of too touchy.
Yeah,
so I don't want to say big names that trigger words that make somebody feel some type of way.
Right.
Like social media is different. For example, the LGBTQ community. 4 years ago, you check my tweets or search anybody's tweets, it'll be a little spicy when it comes to that. But there'll be hypocrites like, yo, bro, I could search your tweet when you said, oh, just the G word, the F word,
a lot of
throughout your whole thing. And if I brought it up, like say, oh, that's mad, gay in a sense.
Yeah.
If someone be like feel offended, it could be a straight person too who feels like they're part of social justice like team or whatever, or woke Twitter. I'll click your account, boom, search. Oh damn! In 2012, you said, oh I hate all Fs. Oh this damn Fs, multiple tweets. I'm like, oh look at this saint.
To me,
and you look that up on Twitter?
Yeah,
you can do that.
Yeah, search
that's how they got Doja Cat.
All my basketball accounts, all my basketball predictions, I'll bring it up and I'll win.
Oh, okay, I got you. That makes sense.
To me, I feel like that social media is just getting a little too out of hand.
It is.
Going back to the topic of closure, for example, how you were saying earlier, you block someone, boom, that's closure. To me, that's crazy. Like, what type of closure is that? Just because you block someone on social media and unfollow?
I believe in the unfollow just so you don't see that person. It helps because you don't want to be especially if you're the one that got broken up with. There should be no reason why you're still following that person.
Correct, but when it comes to because I have people blocked on my IG, on my Twitter, whatever. I have people blocked on my IG. People that I don't want anything to do with.
Yeah.
I have, an ex blocked because I don't want anything to do with him. So it's like just, I block you because I don't want anything to do with you. That is what I said in the beginning is key. It's like you have to identify what part you're playing, what role you're playing, and what it is that you're looking for. Because if I break up with you, I want nothing to do with you. I block you, cool. If you break up with me, I still want nothing to do with you, because if you block me and you break up with me and I'm just like, okay, well, you don't want to be with me, F you, I don't want to be with your ass either.
Yeah.
But,
y'all hurtful.
but damn, why don't you, like, I thought I was a good girlfriend, so why is it that you don't want to be with me? And then that's when you have to identify, well, you know, what
This
it is
is
that
the
you
closure.
want. That is the closure part.
But I feel like closure is only, like, closure only comes in handy when there was no communication as to why we're done.
Yeah, exactly.
You get what I'm saying?
But
so if
9
we
times out of
break
10,
up on
that's the
some like,
case.
hey, look, I don't want to do this anymore. I feel this way and this way about you, and then you're like understanding, and you have that like an adult breakup, how everyone's supposed to. That never goes that way.
Right.
That's your closure there. You don't need any more closure than that.
Right.
If we had a conversation and we broke up and that's it, like I know where you stand. You don't want to be with me. You know where I stand. Now, when you're saying like, if I break up with my boyfriend or whoever I'm with, if I break up with them and I want nothing to do with them, and he wants more closure than I've already given him, that's different. Or vice versa.
Right.
Because then it's like,
Then he's just trying to linger on.
then it's just trying to linger. Because then that's another thing. There's a difference between the whole closure and linger. Like, there's no reason why we're done and you need to speak to me about the same fucking shit for 3 more months. That you're lingering. You're staying around. You don't know if you want me or not. You don't know if you want to be done.
Yeah.
Which
But
is
going back to
unhealthy,
what
really.
you said, but it's right. There's two scenarios: the breaky and the person who makes up the breakup. Because I'm looking at
breaky.
this.
The breaky.
The breaky.
Hey, you know, I'm trying to.
I like that. I like
Go
that.
ahead, go
I
ahead.
like
What
that.
do you think, brother?
I like that Bronx shit.
So-
I like that Bronx shit.
So, in the sense, if I got broken up, and I don't know, it depends on the breakup and what's the scenario, but if she broke up with me, I'm definitely gonna want to block you. I'm be like, yo, wow, like I feel betrayed, and I hope so. That I guess there's obvious 2 reasons why there's a breakup: is someone did something wrong, or y'all just let it go, and it just couldn't be together. So I guess if something bad happened in between, it was my cause of feeling, I'd be like, I understand, you know, I'll be more da-da-da. And if she fucked up, then I'll be in hell of rage and be like, I'm blocking this bitch, I can't stand it. But if you left mutually, I guess it becomes a little different in how you approach a closure. Because a lot of time closure, like the negativity of the closure, because that breakup was tarnished in a negative way.
Yeah.
Right.
Because if you're a lot of people like, I dated my best friend, da-da-da, and I've seen people break up and it's just been a normal breakup. But I've seen people like, oh, you cheated. I'm like, closure. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
That's my closure. You cheated on me. What do you think, Elmer?
With me, this topic is a little. Cause me, I'm very upfront. Like if I have something to say, I'm gonna say it right then and there. Like I do not care. I don't hold back, and I don't beat around the bush. So that closure parts of me, like it's gonna come out without even asking. You're not gonna have to.
So
ask
you're
for it.
saying that you've never really had to deal with giving someone closure because you're saying that the person seeking closure from you, it's not really your fault because you're very open. You have open communication,
Bro,
which is
I'm
true.
an
You're very
open book,
expressive.
Yeah, and I will tell you.
What's your horoscope sign?
Oh shit.
He's a
Here we
Gemini.
go. What is that?
jeez.
And my moon sign is.
What is it?
I don't know.
You know all that?
No, I don't know.
Oh, I was so stoned. I was like, what is it?
Damn, she was really hyped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like someone
Sorry to
showed a
lead you
buzzer
on like
beater
that.
at the end of the game. Bro.
Elmer's a little different though.
Yo,
He's a
for
different
real,
Gemini?
Yeah.
my
Okay,
mindset,
good.
my mindset is different because I'm more of the observant. Like I like to see, I like to like study people. That's why I'm fascinated with talking. I would say I always tune into you guys' podcast just to listen what the people have to say. Like how do they think? Like to me, it's mad fun.
Text
bro.
me
It's
all
like-
the time.
I'm like,
Good,
yo,
thank you.
yeah. It's like so. Like with closure, I feel like people just be. To put in other words, just be pussy about it. Like, yo, just say what you gotta say and get it over with. That's it. Like, people have to be adults. Like, you're dealing with another person's life. Like, especially if you were a part of it for if you were a part of it for a long time. Like, yo, that's gonna impact someone. You feel me?
Absolutely.
They're not gonna be there anymore. So just say what you gotta say and then move it along. That's it. It helps your life. It helps their life, and everyone becomes like happy in the end because they can move forward.
Facts. I think
Not think about
Andrys.
the past.
I think Andrys said something
Very
like
true.
this.
Hold on. Quinn just text me saying, "Bro, why you look like that? My mouth hurts, dog. I'm sorry. I can't. I'm sorry. I can't like put a mask on, bro. It just hurts. So I'm doing the best I can. But look, big smile for you, dog. Go ahead.
No, I just feel like sometimes like you are reopening like those wounds by getting closure that you think that you need, and you're really just like reliving that whole relationship, and you're reminding yourself of why that relationship ended. You know, like sometimes.
Yeah.
I don't
Very
like
true.
that
Very
stuff.
true.
You know what's
Yeah.
also tricky with closure is that you can try to look for closure and you probably wind up back with the same person.
Exactly.
Have you ever been in a
That's the
situation when you?
Yeah.
That's a good
I learned
point.
from my
You've
mistakes.
been-
Been there.
Yo, I'm not gonna hold you.
Wow.
I've been in a situation when
Don't even talk.
I feel like everyone. I think that's like an ignored aspect that people don't realize. Like when you're looking for closure, sometimes you can't. There's some people that unfortunately get back into the situation.
You end up real close.
You said you start talking. Oh, but this happened, but this is like oh, but
and you start resolving problems.
Yo, exactly.
Yo, instead of
what is going on here?
That's nigga key 101 by the way. The niggas trying to.
Yo,
I'm gonna give you closure.
Somebody calling in.
Yeah, because then you realize like, damn, I actually do fuck with this person. You feel me? And then you wanna. Go ahead.
Tyler, you're on air. You're on air. What's your name? Where you from?
Wagwan, man, you right.
Hey. Wagwan. Frederick Marshall.
Frederick Marshall in the building, y'all. What's good, baby?
Hey, Ish, bro, you want me to bring you some oral gel, bro?
We got like 2 of them.
Hey, bro, the thing about the Orajel, what I was just saying, bro, like it goes away too fast. Like it's lit. It numbs the gum and shit, but like it's so much saliva, bro. It ends up sliding off. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, you gotta go straight to the oral surgeon.
Yeah, bro. So hopefully Tuesday, I got an appointment Tuesday at 3:30, dog. So hopefully then I could just get it knocked out, cause this shit, like a dummy, I should have went this week, dog, and I had a day off in the week too, but a nigga be slipping, dog. So now I'm reaping the consequences. You feel me?
I already know. I just tuned in like about 4 minutes ago, so I'm hearing you guys talk about the closure. But my question is, like, what kind of closure are you guys talking about at this very moment?
Like, well, the first one we brought up was like the obvious one, relationship closure, and then we were saying like, does blocking someone or unfollowing someone, like, does that add on to the closure? And I felt like it does, cause if we're not together, like, it depends also how you two ended. If y'all ended on like a mutual thing, then we can still follow each other straight. You know what I'm saying? But like, if we ended on like she broke my heart or he broke my heart shit, whoever got their heart broken doesn't want to see the other person on the timeline. You feel me?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's also in the psyche of the person that you're talking about. You feel me? Some person is gonna deal with it better as the person is blocked, but I'm pretty sure there's somebody else who trips a little more if they were to block that person, and it fucks with their head a little more, you know?
Yeah, I feel like the person who wants to cut it off always takes it easier, because if they cut it off, that means that they've been feeling like that for a minute already. You feel me? Like no one just very rare you just wake up, oh shit, hey shawty, I can't even be with you no more. Like that shit lingers for months. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's something to make that happen.
Yeah, bro.
Brother, I'm out here trying to catch peacock bass and shit. So I want to talk to the Lick Read. You guys are doing awesome, bro. Shout out to the brodies on the panel. God bless. Stay up, man.
Thank you, bro. Love you, dog. I'll see you soon, brother.
Hey, no, love you too, man. Deuce.
All right.
Peace.
So like I was saying, I feel like the person who breaks it off is easier for them. Well, it's gonna seem that way, but even if you're the one that breaks it off, you're still hurting too, because
depending, yeah.
Like once you're emotionally involved, you can't just pull out of that. That's a whole nother process. But as humans, people like to get with another person, so the transition is easier.
Get over someone, get on top of another
type shit.
That's what they be saying, but it's not true.
Yeah, like some bunk bed shit.
Yeah.
So I mean, so dumb. I just I guess with that,
still a goofball.
Still dog. I guess like obviously like breakups suck. So sometimes like closure, it's not always gonna be what you need. Like the closure is not just magically gonna help you like forget them and move on. You know,
it's actually gonna keep the thought in your head even longer.
Right,
a little bit.
Cause then there's gonna be something in that closure process that's gonna like keep you tied to that person.
But also like something that I find fascinating, and I was reading online, like human beings, like we kind of take scenarios in like our life as like stories, and we process things as stories.
Yeah, like chapters and shit.
Yeah, like we need sometimes like that, like beginning, middle, end, like past, present, future, like, and in a relationship you need kind of to know what it is that like you like what you're doing right now, if you want to be with them in the future, like you need that sometimes. So sometimes if someone just breaks up with you, because it can be Like, it's not always like I cheated on you or you cheated on me and diddy. It's just, you know what? I don't like your fucking attitude, bruh. So it's like, or I don't like this, or I don't like that.
Some people just grow apart.
Or I am talking to Shorty, but I haven't cheated yet, so I'm not really going to tell you that I'm cheating because I haven't cheated. But I am talking to Shorty and I don't like your attitude, so it's just whatever. So then that person, whoever gets broken up with, because this is for both, you know, both parties, it's like whoever gets broken up with, they feel like, well, damn, like, I really thought that we were making it work. I really thought that we could make it work and, you know, all that stuff. So then they need that closure. Yeah. So now, if you are that person and you feel like you need to get your, like, something off of your chest, because I feel like that is important, but you need to know kind of boundaries and you need to set boundaries. Boundaries are beautiful. And I was actually watching a podcast yesterday and they were talking about boundaries. But whatever, I'll give you guys, because it's a podcast that I'm just now starting to listen to. It's these two black girls, and it's literally called the Black Girl Bravada. Shout out to them. They're awesome. But anyways, and they were talking about boundaries. So it's like, I feel like stuff like that is important. Like, if you break my heart or if you do something and you break up with me for no reason and I feel like shit, you know?
I feel like no breakup is for no reason.
Okay, but if you don't, if I break up with you because I don't like your attitude, and I'm just like, you know what, people are different. And I could be with you for 6-7 months, which in all due reality is kind of a long time, you know? Not compared to 3, 5, 6 year relationship.
Yeah, but it's still a period of time.
That's different. Yeah, if you're with someone for 6, 7, 8 months,
that's a good, you know,
that's a little step in your life. Long time. It's a little milestone. Yeah, like you know what I'm saying? It could have been 8 months that I could be doing something else. Not that I could be fucking someone else, but I can literally be doing something else. You know what I'm saying? And I'm investing into you. So if you break up with me, like I'm gonna need to tell you. Well, you know what? You know, like
fuck you.
That one time,
like fuck you. Yeah, okay.
Like, because you blocked me.
This one time I didn't tell you that I was tight, but I was tight.
Exactly.
I feel like with a breakup though, like it's for a reason. It's not done just because
of
that's it.
Not.
So sometimes, like, if a breakup comes and like how you're saying boundaries, like sometimes you just need the time, like give that person that time before you get, like, I get it, you're emotional, you're hurt, this and that, you want to know why, what's going on, blah blah blah. But sometimes, like, when someone makes a decision like that, it's not to, to be a dick, it's not to hurt you. No one intentionally wants to hurt someone. It's just the fact that, like, something happened, they need the time to get over it, and then, you know, obviously, hopefully they're mature enough and grown enough to come back to you, give you that closure that you need. So you
don't think people just don't give a fuck?
True, very true.
Some people just don't care.
Oh, okay, because I was gonna tell you, there are people who just don't give a fuck. Oh, really? And so I guess I'm speaking out to, like, maybe the ladies, and I'm sure that there's a lot of women that have dogged out niggas. Shout out to y'all. But
you bitches ain't shit. You dogging my homeboys out here.
Like a little one-sided.
No, I'm just kidding. Okay, but listen, I'm talking to the ladies. So there's a lot of men that really just don't give a damn. Yeah. And really don't. And it's not just because, you know, the dude that was trolling on Twitter. Or whatever, and I'm like, no, and I was like, well, stop.
Oh, no, she's talking about Gary.
And I was like, stop picking low fruit and all that stuff. But whatever, I was just, you know, fucking with him. But it's not even just trolling on Twitter. Like, there's a lot of guys that really just don't give a fuck, and then they'll talk to you, they'll lead you on, they'll have sex with you.
Well,
I'm gonna have to stop you.
I'm not talking about you, Elmer.
No. I know it's not about me.
I know what she's talking about. And a lot of time, guys are really afraid to more or less, like, yo, my fault. Yo, so what, bro? They want to see you. So
that boy had that shit right in his
my bad.
Trying to see my wisdom tooth. They're like, yo, your wisdom tooth, okay? Nah, but with that though, honestly, see, this is where I say I'm very blunt and I guess people call me a dick. I'm not a dick. I just speak my mind. The simple fact of getting led on or something like that, honestly, to me, that's 100% on you, bro. You can't be falling for words. You can't be falling for how fall for the actions. Is he going out of his way? What is he doing? Social media is big. People are stupid and put everything on social media. Exactly. What's going on social media? Da. But you, like, just because, oh, he's so nice to me. Oh, he talks to me so nice, this and that. And then you slip up and you have sex with a guy. Now you're in feelings, blah, blah. Then he creeps you to the side. Honestly, that's on you. I don't care what anybody has to say. That is on you. You're an whole ass adult. You know what exactly.
But then there's also been, cause, like, man, I have guy friends. Like, luckily Elmer's not one of my ain't shit guy friends, but I have guy friends that ain't shit at all. Like, they will literally lead a girl on. Like, they'll be like, nah, she's just I'm just fucking around with her. But then in the text messages is different, and his actions are different behind closed doors. So that you're leading me on, like, you know what I'm saying? So there is men like that, and there's girls like that too.
No, they are. There's people that just don't know how to communicate
at all,
especially about their feelings, because
at all.
They don't know what they want. So a lot of times, both of them do it, guys and girls. They want to eat their cake and eat it too. They want to have their cake and eat it too. So it's just, you can't have everything.
It's fun sometimes.
There's some girls like. And it's not wrong to be promiscuous, you know, if you're single or what, or
not
doing
to
this and that. But it's like once you start talking to someone and sharing the bed, they feel like entitled or something, and it's both parties, men and female.
No.
So it kind of
boundaries.
Go ahead. I'm listening, dog. Bronx, baby, we in the building, dog. Let's get it.
So I've been in situations when girls want to have a dude and then have their boyfriend have another side dude. Like, I've actually known, like, girls that really like doing stuff like that.
Yeah. You've been a professional side nigga?
So you,
yes.
Everyone at some point has.
Yes?
Who was your employer? Do we have the same employer?
Okay.
we gotta hit up human resources.
Yo, I'm about to, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get all these niggas and I'll make money off of them.
What?
If you need a side nigga, hit me up. I got some for y'all.
My dog's gonna go down for human trafficking though. Go ahead. Like there's some girls out there that like the boyfriend with the side nigga.
Yeah.
Just how guys do it. Like same thing.
So I feel like there's a stigma that makes it seem like only guys do it, but girls do it too.
Yeah, like a double standard type shit. Yeah.
It's both sides, because you see guys be playing that. Oh, now, like she said, I don't like her like that. I don't want to talk to her. This and that. Me and her, and in her text, I'm trying to marry you.
Yeah.
Yo, let's go out to eat.
Like, nah, I'm done. Like, I'm not talking to her. And then as soon as they find some shit or know something or like feel some type of way, they'll be like, nah, what the fuck? Like, that's my chick. Like, what are you doing? You know I was talking to her.
Yeah.
Like, but you didn't give a fuck when you was with Suzanne.
Yeah, because people don't.
With whoever, with Becky.
So yeah, it's because Suzanne sounds like a grandma, so that's weird.
Yeah, you was with Becky.
No, but I'm saying.
You left your bobby pin in the crib. Pick it up.
Because
closure. That's closure. Hey,
you gotta come back.
I know.
Everything we've been through, come pick this up. I'm tired of seeing this.
It's taking up mad space in my room right now, Shawty. I need you to come grab this.
Come over here.
Before I put it on offer up.
You didn't even have to say nothing. You just have to send a picture of the bobby pin.
Like you love this.
I be leaving eyelashes.
That's how you
do.
And then here you go. Yeah.
Oh man, I had something I was gonna say. I lost it.
Granted, I feel like
it's in your
even though
as soon as I get it pulled, I got it.
We're gonna talk about it next week, guys. Remember what I had to say?
How's Elmer?
I feel like we're all responsible for our own lives.
Yeah,
but I just
like
feel
what Elmer was saying, like you're a whole ass adult, bro.
Yeah, but I just feel like sometimes you may need guidance. You know, you need that guidance and directions to the ain't shitville. Because niggas really ain't shit, some bitches really ain't shit.
Yeah.
And you need that guidance to the ain't shitville.
Yeah.
And it's always easier and it's more clear when it's coming from that person, you know? Obviously, granted, I feel like, what is it that you're really looking for? Like, you got to say, like, what answers, like, what are the answers that you need? Like, oh, why did we break up? Why can't we make it work anymore? You know, and stuff like that. So it's like, why is it really that you need to know the reason for your breakup? You know, I'm not a huge, like, well, obviously, for obvious reasons, I am, like, huge on closure. I just feel like you really, 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 really have to identify with what it is that you are trying to do. And I feel like at the end, like, the end result should always be you on top and you being empowered at the end.
And I feel like it helps you too. Like, if it's a healthy closure type thing, it's not one of those, like, you know, ain't shit ones. I feel like it's important for me to know what went wrong in the relationship, because if I'm at fault and I feel like I had no idea, sometimes we do things and we're not aware of them, and it was my fault, then I know what I can fix. You feel me? Like, I know what I have to fix within myself so that I don't go and do it with somebody else. I feel like closure goes hand in hand with growth, but at the same time, I don't think you really need it sometimes.
I don't feel like it's necessary.
I don't
in every
think it's
relationship.
necessary.
I feel like it's necessary. I just feel like you need to identify what it is that you need, like, and which part of the closing are you doing? Like, are you the one that needs to give the
Are
closure?
you the closee?
Or the closer?
Or the closer?
Run away, monkey.
Because at
Yo,
that
no
point,
trademark or nothing?
like at that
Watch
point,
Watch when I trademark.
shut up, Migz. So at that point,
Don't
it's
use
like
the double E's no more.
what do you say?
No, I mean like the
No more.
double. Don't add the double E's no more. I'm gonna start charging people. The break E.
You gotta make
Very
some
good.
money.
Yeah. I like that.
So I feel like if you're the one that broke up, maybe you need to apologize. If you're the one that
Apologize.
Apologize for breaking up.
I'm
no,
saying, what?
apologize for or just apologize for
Not being clear on how I'm sorry for breaking up with you over text message.
Yeah, or
Like,
I'm sorry
whatever.
for making you feel bad, but I feel for me this is the best choice. Diddy, nigga. Like at the end of the day, you have to that's where I come with the closure. You have to identify with what no, it's the truth. Like you have to identify with what part it is that you're playing, and you have to play it well. Like you have to do it. Like closure is important. You just
Communication is
and
key.
that's what it is, and that's what it goes hand in hand with.
Yeah.
It is communication.
Honestly, I think that closure, literally, the only purpose of closure is for growth.
Yeah.
To know what happened. Where
Because
did we go wrong?
it can-
How can I grow from this?
I got you,
of
because it can
experience.
also be where it's like, you know what, and I'm so how I said, I'm sorry for making you feel bad, this and this and this, but BDDDD, and the person is still like, at that point, okay, block,
After you give somebody closure, you need to leave them alone.
okay, and that's me firsthand.
Boundaries.
Now, if I'm the one being broken up with, that person gave me no closure,
Sorry.
that person gave me nothing, I'm the one being broken up with. And they blocked me, and they want, it was just like one of those things that it's just like he ain't shit. Okay, so now me, yes, reach out to them. They blocked you, fucking send an email, send a fucking letter if you have to.
Big
Say whatever it is that you need to say.
Wait,
get
y'all
it
be
off of your
emailing after
chest.
y'all block?
No, wait.
It's healthy. It is very healthy to get whatever it is off your chest. You know what? You blocked me right when I was gonna tell you, diddy, or whatever it
I
is.
love emailing me, dog.
Send the
Get it off
Raven.
your chest. Send the email. Send a pigeon with the letter. Whatever it is that you need.
Carry
With a
pigeon,
letter.
Send the Raven.
Yo,
Game of
niggas
Thrones
really, they will literally,
Seal
it's
Whatever
cool, bro.
it is,
That's crazy.
get it off of your chest because it is healthy. Now again, just boundaries. So it's like, get it off of your chest, but know not to linger.
Yeah.
Because then that's not healthy.
I feel like
You know
that's
what I'm saying?
probably why some people also get a little scared with the closure with it, because once someone has the mindset, I don't want anything to do with this person anymore, and they want to end it. Some people will know, if I give them some closure, they're just gonna try to linger on. So I understand that part, but I still feel like you should still get it out the way, so that way, at the end of the day, you can just move forward. And if they want to linger on, that's on them, but you're still moving forward.
And what you just said now, the whole lingering thing, it took me back to like my previous relationship with my ex when he was trying to get back with me, and I was like, okay, like I'm gonna give you a chance to see what's up, right? I told him I wasn't okay with it. I didn't feel comfortable with being with him anymore. And bro, don't be acting like you ain't never read that email. And then he sent me an email that night. He sent me a long ass email that night to like explain like everything, like just like, hey, I'm sorry for this and this and that, like my closure. And I literally, that was one of the best things that had to ever happen to me.
That was
in
closure
my
for
life.
both of y'all.
And then I responded later on, and then later on he still was trying to come back, and I was like,
That was the most
yo, you didn't read
professional
my
closure I've ever heard in my life.
I'm like, you didn't read my email?
Did you
I
not read my
responded. I
email?
responded, and he was like, nah, shorty, I didn't read that.
What?
But we're here now. And I was like, we're here now, and no. And that was it. But that was the closure. And that, to me, like, that was empowering, and it was part of my growth.
Yeah.
Like, it was
Keyword,
amazing.
the key word is growth, for sure.
Growth.
Yeah, that's so fire, bro.
I function a little
Good shit.
different when I want to like end something with someone. Like I really, like he said earlier.
You don't like confrontation.
I don't like like I'll block you, I'll delete, I'll block your number, and in 7, 8, 9 months, I completely forgot about you as an existing human being.
Of course.
So I don't have no communication. So my thing is,
This nigga powerful.
with that being said, if I do that, the thing is like if you keep when you see someone, like he said, you always want to talk to them, you always want to do something, you're gonna interact. But the minute you eliminate that person from your life to the point that if you don't see them in social media, they email you, can make that blocking happen too.
Yeah.
Like, I block everything. Da-da-da. In 4 or 5 months, watch where I'm gonna be. oh, yo, who's the person you was dating? I'm like, who you talking about?
But you see, to me, that's good for like that's something to do for yourself. Like you get me, like, oh, I don't want to see this person. I'm done. Whatever.
Yeah, you do it for you.
That's self. That's kind of selfish.
But you see how? No, I don't think it is because if you think, say you're the person who got hurt, right?
Yeah.
If you're the person,
selfish?
no. If you're the person that got hurt, it's not selfish at all.
Exactly.
Because I've been there. Like I've done that.
But what if it wasn't that bad of a breakup and you just had a dispute?
Yeah.
It could still work the same way. Even if it was a mutual dispute and nothing really bad happened in the relationship, you could still be like, yo, you know what? That's grimy. You're like, for that, it's dub. I don't want to talk to you.
True, very true.
Like, and I feel like people it's like you take a knife, a needle and make it into a knife. Like every day, you just give yourself a little pain when you see the person on the timeline. Like I want to talk. It's like you're playing yourself. You're dying to interact with the person.
Yeah.
Like don't even play yourself.
That's
You're acting
all
like
I'm saying.
you're acting mad pussy. You being trash. Me, I'm like from some Bronx shit. I ain't pussy, man. Block you. Never go see you again. It's a dope. Women, guys, will be like, oh, I want to see them. Oh, I can't wait to see them tweet something. Oh, they subbed me. I'm fucking hyped. Like, no.
That shit is so corny.
That's you're tortured. You're mentally torturing the shit out of yourself.
You're doing it to yourself, yes.
It only hurts more. And even like I've been petty before and like subbed or like caught a sub and done it back and then like I feel like they're like, why'd you sub me and then why did I sub you back? Like it just makes me feel like shit. It's not what?
That's crazy.
You petty? That's not odd.
That's wild.
I've never heard that.
That's news to me.
They're so cute, right? They're
such a supportive friend.
Right? But no, like I don't know. It just hurts your feelings. I don't know. I'm mad emotional and I think of others' feelings a lot. So I don't like that stuff.
Right. I feel like I'm also mad emotional and I really think about as well like the potential of someone, and I feel like I do fall in love. I'm a victim for falling in love with people's potential.
Trust me, bitch, right here.
That's real.
Captain Save a Ho, right here.
Yeah,
Captain Save 'em.
Absolutely, and I feel like
so I'm the victim-y of that then.
The victim-y.
Because I'm not gonna hold you. I've spoken to girls and they see a lot of potential, a lot of times. I be like, yo, this guy has amazing potential. Great personality, mad cool, laid back. I don't like confrontation, so I'm not gonna fucking wild out on you. I don't black or you. I'm not gonna curse at you. I'm not gonna do that. Like, I guess that shit triggers most girls, but at the same time, I think they like it. But just because you like my potential doesn't mean like I have to give you what I have. It's like you being a high school #1 draft pick, and you got all these colleges and shit. You be like, why must I pick? Why just because you think I'm nice and I'm good? Why should I be with you?
Right.
Like I value myself. Well, like my grandmother taught me this one thing. Women should value themselves because if he doesn't have a car, that's what she said. If he doesn't have a car, he doesn't that nigga's not good for you. My grandmother told me the same thing. She doesn't have a car. She doesn't know how to cook and clean. She doesn't have her own crib, which I do by myself too because I cook and clean. I do everything in my crib.
You have a car?
Well, I have my license, but I have my own apartment.
It's okay.
So especially in New York City.
It's cool. You live in New York. You don't really need a car.
Exactly. Metro all day, every day. So
this man's trying to sell himself right now. Ladies, he is single. Yes. And he is ready to mingle.
No, I'm a virgin.
You see that?
But he doesn't like confrontation, so he's not gonna communicate his issues with you. He's just gonna.
Because that's kind of what worries me. What Andrys is saying is worrisome. It's worrisome because if you're saying that you don't like confrontation, how well are you with communication?
But it's different.
It's not.
No. It's one thing to lay out a complete absurd topic in front of me when it's not that big
no,
of a deal.
but let's say
the topic
let me
is
give you
our relationship.
Let me give you a scenario. So, damn, how do I make the scenario not so obvious?
That's a great scenario.
Well, okay. So let me give you a scenario. So let's say we're together, right? Mm-hmm. And I make you upset. Yeah. And I do something really retarded. Like you're like, yo, sis, you need to what's up with you? Mm-hmm. Are you going to tell me like, yo, I feel this type of way because of this and that? Or do you feel like you're not going to do that? You're just going to be like, you know what? I'm going to get over it on my own. But you fucked up. Let me just, not even talk to you about it. You know what the fuck you did. Because you don't like confrontation though.
No, if we're in a relationship, that's different.
But
in the scenarios that I am with these women, we're not in a relationship. So why am I being confronted like I'm in a relationship?
Okay, well.
So you see, I saw the shoulder.
But there's a little, but it's not even about. But then to go into that in the relationship thing, I feel like there still has to be respect though, because you're sleeping with these women.
Well, I don't know. Hey, don't say these women.
Not women. I'm not saying. I don't know what you do.
No. My thing is like, you. I'm not confrontational with someone that's not mine. If you're my girlfriend, then there's room for all topics and situations to speak about and communicate. But if you're literally not my girlfriend,
okay, and girlfriend meaning like you tell her like, hey, do you want to be my girlfriend, and she answers yes or no.
Yeah. Like relationship, you're my girlfriend.
People still ask.
Like, like if my boy,
you're my bitch.
This is how I see it. None of my boys know that's my girl because they know they can't get on her. Like for a fact, like they could sit down and be like, that's Migz girl. Like that's Migz girl. Do not off the top. And now the same thing we'll do for them. But we'll let people know. We'll literally let everyone know, especially our boys, distinguish that that's my girl. You know what I'm saying?
Because if not, it's a free for all.
So exactly. So if there's a situation where there's girls around, I'm laying no claim on you. Then I'll be like, that's not my girl, bro. Do you, etc. Or she's giving a person play that's not your girl. Because girls live their lives too.
It's
like
2018.
Like
everyone
we
wants
do.
to do
We
whatever
sure do.
Like so, it's like my thing is like I don't. When I'm in confrontation, it's like you have no hold to me. Like I have no hold. If you have no hold to me, there's no point in me to be super confrontational with you. Like you know what I mean? Like it doesn't make sense.
I feel like everyone deserves the room and the opportunity for growth. I know that there's a lot of women that are just like dumb. Like I know. There's a lot of women.
I know some dumbass bitches.
I don't lie. Trust me,
there's men
are dumber.
Most definitely.
Well,
most
that's
definitely.
what I was getting to.
Without
I was
a doubt.
gonna say I know that there's a lot of girls that are just really, really dumb, but there's a lot of boys. Like there's a lot of boys that are just really, really, really dumb. You know, like just ridiculous. And
Should
exactly.
not be breeding,
bro. Exactly. I'm like, how do you?
Exactly. So how I always.
How this bitch still even talking to you?
How I feel like how I always say, and like I've told Andrys this, and I really just like live by this. Like I think people just need to not settle when it comes to matters of their heart.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you just can't. You know what I'm saying?
Good.
And
I like
There's a
that.
tweet
I
right
like
there.
that's a
Retweet
fact.
that.
Oh, I can't wait to tweet that. Take it for myself.
Yo,
what? You
trademark.
gotta ask me. You gotta say
Quotation marks.
I just feel like you can't settle when it comes to your heart because you're forever gonna have to live with this person. Like it's just not something that, like someone that you meet and it's like, oh, okay, I think you look good. You made me breakfast that one time. All right, we could kick it for. No, it's like, are you willing to build? Are you willing? to
And you have to be also aware of who you're messing around with because you don't want to mess around with someone and for them to settle for you. You get what I'm saying? So it's like. If I'm not good at, like, if I'm not in a position to be with you, I'm not, like, I'm going to let you know.
Yes.
That's very appreciated.
Ooh.
That was very good.
That's very appreciated.
I'm just saying, like.
That is another
I've said
thing.
I've said that
because that
many
feels,
times on the show.
I feel like that feels just as bad, and that's when I go back to, like, just dumb women. I'm gonna just put it in, like, a woman's perspective because that's kind of the only perspective.
Kind of.
Only
I can try to put myself in other people's shoes, but I'm a woman at the end of the day. So I feel like if I feel like the man is like settling for me, in that case, that feels just as bad.
Yeah.
It does.
And I wouldn't. You see, my fault. I'll give you.
Go ahead.
I wouldn't want a woman to feel that way. You see what I'm saying?
Like so that you're too good for her.
I wouldn't want you to feel that way.
But that's what I'm saying. Like if you're gonna be my girlfriend, like I said, like my grandmother and all that other thing. I'm picking you because you're the best match. Like we're together. We make sense. Like I want to be with you because I want to be with you because me and you are at the same stage. Like we really got it going. You know what I'm saying? Not because I would like for example, y'all probably if you date someone, y'all probably have to deal with y'all get a lot of attention. So y'all gonna have to deal with someone that gets that doesn't around. It's not around a lot of people. Not around crowds. Doesn't get attention. And you know how much that's gonna eat them alive in comparison to you because you have a different lifestyle. So not only I need someone that could like that, someone that matches my lifestyle, and it all
gone through that before.
Maybe socially, living in the whole house thing. But that's all I wanted to say in a sense.
Yeah. No, that makes sense, and it's completely true with the whole like if you're with someone who gets a lot of attention and stuff, that's just a matter of the person who's getting the attention to know what to respond to or what to react to so that they make you feel comfortable. That's the kind of like the whole opposites attract thing that we talked about before. Like okay, like a calm person and then like a lit one, and then it's like you just have to adapt and you have to learn how to act.
Right. And it's so funny because I was online.
And you have to know what the fuck you're getting yourself into because I'm not about to get with like someone who's very calm, and then I'm gonna expect that calm person to be okay with my crazy ass. Although, like, it's like, okay, like, you like me like this though, so it's like, you
exactly.
know.
I feel like if you guys like each other, how Migz said, if it makes sense, like if there is a natural and like organic like feel
chemistry.
and bond and chemistry, then it's all good at that point, you know. And that's the development stages or whatever that is part of the relationship, like that'll flourish and that'll be like, you know, that'll be healthy. It's funny because I was on Twitter and I seen a girl tweet, this was like a few weeks ago, the whole opposites attract thing. It's like opposites do attract. Obviously, you got to make it work. But it's like, yeah, you're calm and I'm lit, or you're messy and I'm clean. Not I'm thoughtful, sensitive to your feelings. Like I'm, just like good with like emotions and that, and then you're just a leech, careless, don't give a fuck. You're just sucking from me. Yeah. That's not opposites attract. That's you got to get out of that relationship, and you need to find someone that's gonna meet your sensitive, thoughtful, whatever, your good intentions. And exactly, because if that's never gonna be there. Like Cito, a friend of ours. He was actually on the show. Shout out Cito. Where is he from? Is he from the Bronx?
Yeah.
Shout out the Bronx, New York. Cito Blanco.
He's lit. He's so
awesome.
talented. I freaking love him.
Yeah. So shout out Cito Blanco. Me and him, like we were actually talking on IG about something like that, like just men and women that are like gold diggers and or men that just like dog you out. And he was like, that he likes girls, but that he feels like he just, he has these high standards, but he feels like he doesn't know how to, like he's kind of like a dog or something. And I was like, well, Cito, then you got to fix yourself, or you got to correct yourself, or you got to figure it out what it is that you want. You cannot expect or think that a good woman is going to stick by your side if you're
but another thing niggas do, because I get upset with this with my homegirls and with myself too sometimes, but I've learned from it, you feel me? Men do, like, people, I'm gonna say people because we do it too, and I've been like I've been the bully. People will do what you allow. So if I keep allowing you to talk to me crazy, you're going to keep talking to me crazy. If I keep allowing you to come back in and out of my life, you're going to keep coming in and out of my life. No matter what. If I'm going to keep forgiving you for cheating on me, and then you do it, and you're doing it, and you're doing it, and you're doing it, and I keep catching you, you're going to keep on doing it. People do what you allow. Like, people, honestly, whatever you put up with.
I just feel like before you ever get involved with anyone, you should know, you should mentally prepare yourself to deal with that aspect, because no matter what similarities you might find, no matter this and that, how much you vibe, how much you like this person, blah, 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 at the end of the day, it's another person with a different mindset. So everyone thinks differently, no matter how like close you guys are. Everyone thinks differently. Everyone like has a different viewpoint, blah, blah, blah. So you're going to have to be prepared to deal with that, like be mentally prepared with yourself. What do I want? What do I need? Who can support this, blah, 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 or what does she have to offer? How does she think? What, all stuff like that. Like, people don't, I feel like just that's why majority of the relationships now, they never last. Yeah, because everyone just wants to rush into it.
Sometimes like, people think they're ready, bro, and they're not.
Or they're rushing into it, or damn, she's bad, I want to wife it, like, or blah blah blah.
That is the biggest male mistake ever,
bro. They just fall
once
for
a woman
looks,
is
bro.
bad. Once a woman is, a guy finds a woman like extremely attractive, like they.
To that level,
to them, that's it.
Physically, and it's so trash. And I tell a lot of my guy friends that, like, all the time, like, sometimes they do.
Women do that the most.
They do that too, and it's so trash. And it's so trash. The things that women that I know personally have put up, like, from niggas just because they got money and they're good and they're this person, and he's this guy, like, that shit is it's so ridiculous, like,
and it's crazy.
Yeah,
and it's insane.
They can be controlling women.
No, it's like I get what Elmer's saying, because it's like, once you I feel like I ain't talking like 10 minutes right now.
I
was like,
that's why I kept looking at you, because I'm like,
I'm like, it has to be the two, bro. It has to be the two.
So I feel like what Elmer's saying is true, because I feel like, what makes them bad? It's true, because like once you do like mess with a girl, like once you do mess with a girl and you're really in love with the physical, you'll settle for any other flaw she has.
Facts, bro.
You get what I'm saying?
Facts.
Cause damn, she looks good. So if she does this, it's straight. She still got a fat ass. Oh, she does that. Oh, it's straight. She got nice tits.
She run you over. I'll just go to the hospital.
Yeah, she's straight.
All right, she paid my medical bill, bro.
Exactly. So I think that is a big flaw. It happens to girls too, but I feel like guys are quick to jump the gun. Like, damn, I got a wife that cause she's bad, and then you realize, like, nah, bro. Like, there's oh so long. No matter how your chick looks, there's oh so long that's what's gonna keep you faithful, keep you like wanting to be with her. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like prime example, the Lemonade with Beyonce. A girl like Beyonce, Jay-Z's still a human. At the end of the day, no matter how his wife looks, he's still a human.
Yeah.
So shit like that happen. I'm just saying I'm gonna get into break and we're gonna play a track. It's The Liquid, y'all. Every Saturday, 11 to 1 p.m. Powered by Salmon Radio. Shout out Ben. Shout out Shy. We're gonna come back with the same topic. I'm gonna slide it over.
No, we still have
Oh shit. Shit. Oh shit. Alright, for sure. It's The Liquid, y'all. Hang tight. Oh, well, not yet. Hold on. The song's loading. The song is loading. Dog, that shit's crazy, dog. There's no, for real. Like, there's.
Yeah, I feel so bad. I just look over.
Yeah, no,
I feel so bad. Am I talking really loud because I don't have my headphones on? No. I don't believe.
Closure's only if
You don't believe what?
Oh, we're back on?
Yeah.
Oh, like, I don't believe in leaving somebody hanging like that, dog.
No,
That's fucked
definitely,
up. You feel
definitely.
me? Like, oh, yo, like, I'm mad at you, but you're not gonna know, like, we don't gotta talk about it. You don't gotta know why I'm mad at you. Like, damn, I don't even know what a bitch did wrong. Like,
it's all situational on how the closure should go. But every relationship has some kind of closure. You just have to. It's not like, just like, I'm never gonna talk to that person again out of nowhere. Like,
yeah, I just feel like ideally, like, after a breakup, obviously you just need to allow yourself time to grieve. And how I said in the beginning, you really just need to identify with who you are, like what's your role in the situation, and then what it is that you need to do. Maybe if it is that you need to apologize, even if it's just for making the person feel bad, like fuck it, like
I
do
don't
that.
think an apology would work.
It can, and it'll make you a better person. Like
it'll
just make you a better person. Even if you have to give that even if
they last shot on you, because that's something I want.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna throw in. Like majority of the time when you throw.
But that's when you're just cool, calm, and collected, and you're like, you know what? Well, I'm really sorry that I made you feel that way. I'm really sorry that it's not gonna work out. And then that's when you block, because that is important. So I just feel like and just kind of just to wrap it up with the whole closure thing, when you have spiritually and emotionally had enough in a relationship, regardless of what part it is that you're playing, it is very important. You need to delete them off of everything.
Yeah.
Delete them off of everything. Block them off of your phone. How we were even stating earlier, like seeing that person is just not going to be healthy. You know, invest in yourself. Take up freaking hobbies. You feel me? I think it's safe to say that real closure, it takes time and it's self-promised. Like you can, like you're gonna, like you have to do that for yourself. And that's how I was even saying, like with the, like even if you have to apologize, like or whatever it is, again, just know what role you're playing, play it well. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
That just comes with the whole like expectations though.
Yeah. Did homie leave his box?
Yeah.
That's his box?
No, that's my box.
Okay. Can't believe in your box out here, Jace.
Oh, another thing.
0 out of 10.
People snatch that.
Asshole.
Okay, so I feel like also like just accept, also a big thing is accept that they're not the one, you know. However it is that you're looking at it,
That's probably the toughest part.
That person is not the one. If you're getting broken up with, he wasn't the one for you or she wasn't the one for you. If they're breaking up with you, he wasn't the one for you or she wasn't the one for you. Like it's not the one that you're meant to be with, because why would you even,
it's not the one maybe at the time.
It could be. Why would you want to be with someone even if it's at the time? Why would you want to be with someone that doesn't want to be with you? You know how like fuck it. Give that shit 12 months. Holla at me maybe in 12 months whenever you feel like you're ready, and we'll just see if I'm ready. If I'm in a new relationship, then you shit out of luck. If I'm still single, then we might be able to attempt something again. But either way, like you just have to realize that, how Dries said, even if it's at the time, then it's not the time. So you have to know how to move on. And how Miss Jada Pinkett Smith said, I don't know if y'all saw the videos.
I love her.
I love her too. She said sometimes you just gotta love them from over there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that happens a lot. Like sometimes you just gotta love them. I'm gonna love you, but I'm gonna love you from over there. You know, regardless of like your history, if there's not a spiritual, a physical development that you see in your relationship, then there's no intimacy. And I guess when you're ready, date other people, whatever. One thing that I did want to ask you guys, how long do you feel like you should wait before moving into another relationship? Is that like a specific number in time?
No, you can't. Because you can't.
You're ready.
Yeah, you can't put a grace period on how someone else makes you feel. You know what I'm saying? Like, say you just left your girl last week, but you meet this girl like a week and a half later, like that just blows your mind. Like now, like there's no way to put a hold on her because of it's too soon. Like like your heart's gonna tell you, feel me?
Yeah.
Like bro, you're attracted to her. Go ahead and get it.
Absolutely.
So I feel like it that's another situational thing. You feel me? There's no number like you just left your boyfriend, now you gotta wait 2 weeks. Like you can leave your boyfriend and have sex with another dude that same day.
It don't mean it doesn't change anything.
Yeah.
You're not gonna feel better.
Hopefully not, though.
You're
Right?
gonna
Hopefully
feel.
not.
Hopefully not. You're gonna feel good while you're doing it, but then after you're gonna be like, oh my god, why did I do that?
Yeah. No. Yeah. I was just going to the extreme, but I'm just saying like there's no allotted amount of time that you have to say like no, I have to wait a week. Like no. Your heart, you just gotta. I mean, they don't say, they say follow your heart when you do your passion, but then when you're in a relationship, they tell you like don't think with your heart. It's weird. You feel me? Like which one do I use? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's crazy. Like you, I feel like you need to always kind of listen to your heart, even though that bitch be like all fucked.
My heart be dumb as hell. I don't be listening to her.
My heart
That
be
be
crazy.
confusing as shit.
I feel like as I get older and the more I experience, like I'm glad that I'm those type of people that kind of like to reflect on what I did wrong or like what can improve and stuff like that. Cause God, man, thinking your heart, bro, your heart is strong, dog. Like, and there's been times where like I've thought about like, I want to talk to this person, like I want to hit this person up, and my heart's like, do it. And then my brain is like, bitch,
No, bitch,
if you don't fucking shut your ass up, you ain't got no conversation with that nigga. Like,
if you don't go and text this other nigga,
if you don't go and respond to that DM right now, type shit, like nah.
Right.
I feel you on that. Yeah.
As far as like giving people space, like do you believe that in a relationship, like how much space, like. Because I believe in giving people space. I feel like I need my creative space. That's one thing.
Yeah.
Since we're both creatives, I feel like we need creative space. I need my time where I'm not around him because I need my creative time.
Around you? Is she don't want to be around you.
It's true. Am I lying?
Yeah, and it's clutch
Same.
because we
it's
have
the same for the both of us.
and we have opposite work schedules. So we really get like our own time alone for real.
That helps.
Yeah.
I feel like space is very important as far as just to have you like just put your thoughts together if you need to just put your thoughts together about something, or if you need that creative time, regardless of what it is that you do. If you just need that creative time, even if you want to play a video game, I don't know, for boys, whatever, if you just feel like that's your little outlet, that's very important. As far as breaks,
like just to take your mind elsewhere.
As far as breaks go, that's not space. There's no breaks in relationships.
People just have to understand too, like sometimes like you just need your me time. Like life gets to you. You got to deal with bills.
Overwhelming,
overwhelming. Last thing you need is to deal with someone else, and then on top of that, like for example, me personally, I work at a bank. So sometimes, I get home and I'm very stressed out, dealing with people's money. People
like you're a teller?
No, I do both sides.
Okay.
So dealing with people's money, dealing with people's finances, blah, blah, blah. At the end of the day, people are going to get mad, blah, 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 whatever. So you just come home stressful. Been a busy day. I don't want to talk to anybody. I just want to go home, play some 2K, and call it a day.
Facts.
And people have to understand that people need their space. I get it. You miss that person. You want to talk to them. You want to be with them all the time, blah, blah, blah. But at the end of the day, they need their space. Like, it's important. Some people just don't get that, man.
Yeah, 100%. I totally understand what you're saying.
I feel like when you don't live with the person, that makes it a lot easier. Like when you don't live with the person.
No, I'm just saying. Like,
what do you mean when you don't live with the person? It makes what easier to give
space.
To have your own space because you don't.
When you don't live with them, but
I disagree.
Okay, but no, wait. In that aspect, when you don't live with them and they're in the same place, like in the same city, like you live down the street, whatever. But if we have a long distance relationship, it makes it a little harder because it's like, damn, I want my space, but I know Shorty's gonna bug out, or I know he's gonna bug out. Like, if I'm not, it's just the trust. I don't know. It's just so complicated.
Well, I mean, if you're in a long distance relationship, that's a
space
hell lot of
already.
space.
So
That's
how much more space do you need?
Hell a lot of space.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean that if I'm having a bad day, like I've pursued long distance before.
Clearly.
And there's been times where my significant other has not texted me back in like 7 hours, and I'm like, do you, bro? Do you? Because I know how he was as a person, so I knew that he was gonna fucking curse me the fuck out if I was gonna be like, yo, why are you not texting me back? Da-da-da, and you know that. So it's like you have to give the people space, no matter if I live in Canada or if I live down the block from you. If I'm having a bad day and you want to make it better for me, leave me alone.
Right.
Just hit me up and be like, yo, I love you. Feel better. Talk to me when you're ready. I feel like you will appreciate that more from that person, and maybe I might open up and talk to you.
Yo, for real.
Maybe I might open up and talk to you.
Nothing is more annoying than when you're mad and you don't want to talk about someone, and someone wants that. What's wrong? Yo, leave me the fuck.
Yeah.
That happened the other day. I was having like a really, really bad day the other day. I'm not gonna lie, and this was earlier in the week. Bro, the last hour of work, I was like, dog, I don't want to talk to anybody. Like, I didn't talk to the chat. Like, I have a chat at work with my coworkers. They were talking in there. I wasn't talking. Like, I left home, and one of my homegirls, Shay, was like, oh my God, I have to pick up this stuff. Like, let's hang out. And I was like, yo, honestly, Shay, I don't want to be around anyone. Like, I was telling her, I'm like, oh, I'm having a bad day. Da-da-da. She was like, oh, well, me and Mikey will pay you a visit. Like, her and her boyfriend want to come visit me. And then I'm like, honestly, dog, like, nah.
Yeah, like it's nothing that someone can do for you. Like you really just want to be alone for a second.
Yeah, and like sometimes, like I'm the friend that's always happy. So when I'm like sad or anything, where I'm showing it, my friends are like, "Yo, like what's up with you? Like you're good."
Yeah.
But they also understand that when I'm in my mood, they have to like, okay. Like oh, you sure you don't want to hang out? Oh, all right, that's it. But you have to give people their space, because dog,
of course.
And it's hard because I'm very emotional too. So sometimes I do want to know what my sickness. Why are you mad? Why are you mad? And I'm not giving you your space. Like, why are you mad? Why are you mad? Yeah. But then I have to take a step back and then be like, okay, look, you know what's gonna make this better if I leave you alone and let you handle it.
Yeah, because the way that like, if you really want to know what's going on, once a person has calmed down from whatever a state that they're at, like, then they'll be able to talk to you.
They'll vent.
But you just gotta let them go through it, so then they can open up to you later. Whereas don't try to push it at that moment.
Yeah, you can't force it.
It's just gonna make shit worse for you, for him. Everything's gonna go bad.
Yeah, and then sometimes, like, for example, even with Elmer, like, sometimes Elmer has tweeted something like he's mad or upset or is having a bad day, and I'll text him like, yo, what's wrong? And he won't respond to me. And I know, I'm like, okay, he tweeted, like, people tweet those things or say those things on, like, social media, like, oh, I'm having such a bad day. It's not necessarily for someone to be like, hey, what's wrong, or like seeking help. It's just to get it out the way. Like, I just want to say I'm having a bad day. Like, fuck, let me vent. I'm having a shitty day, period. It's not an invitation for you to come and talk to me or harass me about what's wrong. Give me my little space.
Yeah, but as a friend, you still give the effort even if it's denied. You feel me?
Yeah,
of course.
But you don't keep
and especially as a significant other, like you still
someone like important to you, like you're still gonna make the effort. Like, yo, you straight, bro? Like I'll hit you up later, but just let me know you straight. Yeah, I'm good. All right, for sure.
But when it comes to space, though, you gotta also
you can't make it about yourself.
No, not only about that, but you gotta actually know, like, sometimes you can't give a person a space, because I'm gonna talk about personal issue. I believe it was last week I got real low. I actually was thinking about suicide and blah blah blah.
Okay.
And I'm never like that. I'm the mentally strong friend. I never emotion blah blah blah. That's not me. So I got low out of nowhere, this and that. So if people would have literally gave me the space that I'm always asking for, that time I might not be here today. So you gotta also understand, sometimes you gotta think about the situation, what's going on, Sometimes you really need to intervene, because you never know what that person is really dealing with. You never know how low that person is. I'm not saying you do it all the time, this and that. If someone's having a stressful, someone tells you, oh, I'm having a stressful day at work, they get home and they're not texting you back, blah, blah, whatever it is, then you just know they're just having a bad day and they need a space. But if someone's really been going through it, blah, 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 a whole bunch of stuff happens, sometimes you just have to intervene, because people intervened. I'm still here today, so I got my love that day and stuff. Always just check on the people, because you never know.
Okay, I feel you. I feel that.
Then with that, it's also, you have to just study the person's language. And if you know that person and you know that they're talking, like, they're like, yo, I had a bad day, I want space. Okay, I know. But if the person's like, yo, like, look, honestly, like, I'm sick of and tired of this shit. I don't really want to talk about it. Like, I want my space. Then that's when you're like, okay, no, this person's not okay. Like, you're not cool. Like, I'm coming over type shit.
Yeah, and sometimes, it's very much appreciated, But like I said, it depends on the situation. It depends on what variant. You got to understand, especially if it's someone's close to you, you're probably going to know what's going up. You're going to know the situation, stuff like that. So just being mindful and just thinking about it.
Definitely, I do agree. Go ahead, Yanz.
Yeah. I mean, no, I feel like I agree, and I feel like it's I kind of want to bring in like the self-esteem and self-confidence, because I love the way we were kind of just talking about, like space, and then you just shared like feeling like low or vulnerable, and then that's really when you need people to be there for you the most,
Of course.
And and that's facts. That's facts. And I feel like the whole like thing about like self-esteem and self-confidence, it goes hand in hand. And I feel like I kind of have wanted to make it a thing, so I'm very happy that I can do it now. Kind of like establish the difference between between the two, even though they do go hand in hand. Self-esteem is how you feel about yourself, like how you feel about yourself, and self-confidence is how you present it.
Yes.
There's a lot of people that can fake confidence. It's funny because me and my little brother, we were actually talking about this, and Rafaelito, his name is Rafael. Shout out my little brother, he's so awesome. Rafaelito was telling me, he was like, yeah, Dada, I feel like I'm really like confident as far as, but he's like, I feel like I fake it though. He's like, I feel like I'm real confident because my self-esteem is low as fuck. He was talking to me about how his self-esteem is low and how he doesn't really feel so highly of himself, but he presents it very well. So he comes out confident, and he comes out like he's la última Coca-Cola en un desierto,
Man,
but
shout outs to your brother.
But
man.
he is not. He's awesome. He's awesome.
That's a cool kid.
He is. He's fucking awesome. So he was telling me, he was like, yeah, my self-esteem is very low, but I am confident. He's like, but that could be faked. And then that's how he was telling me. He's like, but remember, that could be faked because a lot of people just put on masks, and then pretend to be a certain way or pretend that they're happy, and sometimes those are the people that are the saddest themselves, which is so funny because he's my blood. But I was telling him, I'm like, damn, I'm completely opposite. I feel like my self-esteem skyrockets. My self-esteem is ridiculous. It skyrockets. But my confidence is trash. Damn. I present myself badly sometimes, or not that I present myself badly, but I know that my confidence is really low. Sometimes so that's just what it is. Like, you have to know that it goes hand in hand, but also, and I was on Google, and I was reading a lot of like articles and all this crap, and I was on Google, and I was reading how self-esteem is built first. Like, that's like primary, self-esteem comes from when you're a child. The way your parents, habits that your parents give you, and things that you pick up from your parents, or friends that you have when you're at an early age in your life, teachers, those build your self-esteem. Regardless of how you think, if you think it is or not, or maybe you agree, but regardless, your first grade teacher, your second grade teacher, those were very impactful people into your life. Your third grade teacher, your fourth grade teacher.
There's a lot of little, even you saying that, there's a lot of little things and sayings that teachers have said to me, or like people throughout my life when I was that young, that I like still think about
up to this day.
And I'm like,
For sure. And that's, and again, I feel like that really builds your self-esteem, like literally, like how you feel about yourself, because confidence goes a long way. You know what I'm saying? It goes a long way. And it's funny, my brother is a genius, again, shout out to him. He told me this, and I quoted this. He's like, self-esteem is feeling that you deserve the raise. Self-confidence is asking for it. I was like, boy, hold on, repeat that real quick. I wrote it down. So I was like, wow, that's real life.
It's real. That's true.
Life. Yeah, for sure. Confidence is like having the balls to do it.
Yeah, like confidence is just how you present it, like how you present yourself. Can you carry yourself a certain way? esteem is how you really feel, because at the end of the day, you can.
A lot of people are like that. A lot of people feel like they should, like, a lot of people in general feel like, damn, like, why am I getting treated this way, or like, why are people treating me this way? Well, maybe because you feel like you shouldn't be treated that way, but you're not acting like it. You don't have confidence to act like it. Play the part.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Like me, I'm the most beautiful nigga alive. So shout outs to God for that.
Yeah, Elmer has like very high self-esteem and high confidence. Like this nigga's
I'm not scared of anything. That's because I understand that we have one life to live. We have exactly this moment now. Because tomorrow we might not have the moment. Take the opportunity now and run with it. Whatever it may be, whatever goals you may have, whatever dreams you may have, you got to shoot for it now. There's no waiting. There's no tomorrow. There's no, oh, it's in a process. No, shoot now. Yeah. That's my confidence. And I won't stop for nobody. So with the self-esteem issue, I feel like people, like me, for example, on Twitter, I'm a dick. Like, I'm not going to lie. I roast. I like to this and that. But it's not to...
You do.
Yeah,
I actually had to comment back on something. I forgot what it was that you said yesterday. That I literally was like laughing. Like, that gif was me. I was laughing. I don't even know what it was. I forgot.
I'm just a troll on Twitter, so I'm a clown. And I'm like that in real life, too. Like, I will go and roast anybody. It's just... It's not to, like... But you gotta be careful with who you do it with, though. That's the thing. Like, I know exactly who to troll with. I know exactly who to roast on. Blah blah blah. Because
and you know what to say too.
Yeah, because I know some people really have the self-esteem issues, and you can see it. Like, even though you can see it behind that fake confidence that your brother was talking about, you can spot it out from a mile away if you really pay attention to me. Like I said earlier, I love talking to people. I love meeting new people. I love seeing how they think and blah blah blah, because you can spot things out, like the fake confidence, the self-esteem issues, all of that stuff. So you got, like, even though I'm a troll, I'm a dick, blah blah blah, I still know who to do it with, what to say and stuff like that. But you can't let people get to you, is what I'm trying to get at. Like, you can't let people break your self-esteem. You can't let people, like, bring you down, because a lot of people will do that. A lot of people will be in a lower place. They see you going higher and they'll try to bring you down. You can't let that get to you. You can't let that stop your confidence. You can't let that stop your self-esteem. Nothing like that.
Sometimes it's hard.
And I think that that's the people who may seem very confident but have low self-esteem.
Exactly.
Yeah, I feel like again, they go hand in hand, and you can work on both at the same time. But I feel like you're like even though they go hand in hand, if you like work on your confidence, your self-esteem will build. If it is that you have low self-esteem, like as an adult, because again, your self-esteem is just it's a little, to me at least, it goes a little deeper, because it's truly how it is that you feel inside. And a lot of people walk around, and they have all this confidence, or they may portray this confidence or arrogance or cockiness, or see something and make someone feel bad about themselves or whatever, and then again just come out like arrogant or just maybe snobby or whatever. But those are the people who lack self-esteem. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, very true.
And again, just that, like, if you do have low self-esteem, working on your confidence can help. But again, it goes hand in hand. But that's definitely something that you need to. That's also like self-inflicted. Like, you need to work on that yourself. Like, no one can tell you how to feel about yourself. You feel me?
100%. 100%.
Yeah, like self-esteem that's developed like from the beginning of time. It is.
Yeah. Like it's molded into you as a kid growing up.
Yeah.
It's the only way. So you feel like your self-esteem and your self-confidence is like balanced?
I feel like, no, as far as for me personally, I feel like my self-esteem skyrockets. My self-esteem is stupid. Like, I literally think like I am the baddest bitch on the planet.
Yeah.
But that's confidence too, though.
I really am. Like, I feel like my mind and my spirit is like stupid. Like, I feel like I be around people and their energy. I feel like
sick.
It is. I feel like my people, like, your energy, it has to be at a certain level. If not, I can't fuck with you. Like, my head will hurt. Like, after a while, I'm just like, oh my god, this person is so dumb. Like, I'm sorry. Like, it's not. It's just
me and Yanz be going off on about people all the time.
Like, I'm so blunt. Like, I wear my heart on my sleeve. I'm so blunt. These niggas call it sensitive and emotional.
Sometimes,
but I'm
no,
just.
we really.
I call it passion. I'm just. I can't fake it. I can't fake my feelings.
Think you're very passionate about your beliefs sometimes, that you don't let it, like, you know, like you don't let anybody try to alter it.
Listen,
you gotta be an open mind.
Yeah. I'm an open mind, but I'm saying if I feel, I'm so sorry.
Go ahead.
I just feel like
I love it.
I am an open mind.
When my two first, I'll be quiet. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah,
I'm waiting for Ishy to be like, yo, fuck my wisdom tooth.
You can't fuck with me on this podcast shit.
You can't fuck with me on this podcast shit. I know what I'm talking about.
All right. Go ahead before I change my mind.
You got serious.
I've been practicing that at home.
Oh shit!
It's all good. I didn't know I sound so mean when I said that.
You did.
Go ahead.
And the visuals where you were looking at the camera, I was like, boy, why you mad?
I was laughing.
All right. Well, go ahead. About having an open mind.
No, I am an open mind. I'm an open book. I feel like I like people, like people's like perspective. Like I like to listen to people's beliefs, even if I don't agree. I'm not judgmental. You know, like
everybody's judgmental.
Right. I was like, I'll be judging, but I'm not like super judgmental or critical because I'm not perfect. So I'm not very I'm not super critical. I feel like I can be, but I'm not like super critical. I actually did have someone tell me that I was like very, very critical, but I'm not. I'm just passionate. And I feel like I just stand by my guns. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like, and especially if you hand me that ammunition. If you give me ammunition, it is what it is.
So
like
was that lightning?
Was that a bird?
That was like light, yeah. But what I was gonna say.
Go ahead.
Are you done with the open mind thing?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. No, I was gonna say like, cause even at the crib, like, I feel like both of our self-esteem and self-confidence are so high that's why we even get into it at the crib. You feel me? Because it's like two people that think highly of themselves in the same room. So it's kind of like there's nothing the other person can tell you about yourself that you don't already know. You feel me? So like it kind of makes us like butt heads sometimes, but like nothing crazy, like no argument shit. But it's kind of like I kind of like it because I wouldn't want to be with somebody who like I think highly of myself, but then when I say something about them, it's like, oh, okay, well, it's just probably right. It's like to the point where like I'll say some crazy shit because I be talking mad shit. I talk mad shit.
He does.
So I'll say some crazy shit,
with you.
and then Yanz will come back and say some even crazier shit. And in my head, I'll be like, damn, bro, this bitch is crazy. But then it's like, we'll just keep going at it. But it's just because like our confidence is so high that nothing the other person can say could break us. You feel me? So we'll really just be talking shit back and forth. Like, if you were to be outside the crib listening to it, you'd be like, what the fuck is going on in that crib, dog? You feel me? But it's dope, though. I'd rather it be like that than like a one-sided thing, you feel me?
I want to get into Elmer. What were you going to say about it being a bad thing? Talk to me. I want to know. You said that can also be a bad thing. To be so passionate.
Oh, yeah.
So, like,
and before we get into that, before I forget, I was at work, and this guy was talking to me, and he told me, Ish, I see why you're good at that podcast shit. Cause he was saying something that because of Nicki Minaj, now they're counting streams as album sales. I was like, bruh, it's not cause of Nicki Minaj. They had started that. He was like, nah. And I was like, all right, bro. He's like, look it up. And I was like, bro, I don't gotta look it up cause I already know. He's like, see, that's why you're good for that podcast shit, bro. Not that I don't fuck with it, but like you're very opinionated, and when like you feel like you're right, that's it. And in my head, I'm like,
but you be right, though.
I know. But in my head, I was like, it's because, and I told him I feel him, and I didn't apologize, but we looked it up just to give him the satisfaction. As usual, I was right. So, but it was just, he told me in a way where like if it was a flaw, and then I realized right now, like, you know what, it kind of is a flaw for me as a human, because I'm very open-minded, but once I see where your mind is at, and I see that I'm already at a higher level mentally. Not saying I'm smarter. You're probably way better at math than me.
Yeah.
But I'm saying overall life, like once I see that I'm already higher than you mentally, I discard a lot of the things you say. Like I'll be like, yeah, I feel you, bro. But kind of like been there, done that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's kind of a flaw because there's there is someday that someone I think that I'm already higher than mentally is gonna have one of the jewels or one of the gems that I'm gonna need to hear one day. And not that I shut it off, but I can just like I can't fake it, dog. Like I can fake smile all day, but it's like if what you're saying doesn't really make sense to me, I don't want to take the time and my energy to try to help you find the answer. You get what I'm saying? Like he was really adamant about, bro, but look it up though. I don't have to look it up. I know the answer. Why do I have to look up what I know? You should be the one looking it up if you're trying to prove a point to me. You understand what I'm saying? But he didn't get that. So he was like, bruh, I see why you're good at that podcast shit. No, bruh. I'm just good at life. You know what I'm saying? It's not podcast. It's just this is how I talk on the podcast is the same way in person. I'm not, there's no mask here. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. One thing that I do appreciate like people doing is kind of just expressing themselves. And that's one thing about me that even if I do feel like I can, like I'm probably more maybe like intellectual or maybe just more like deeper intuitive than you are or whatever. You know,
because
like
you can tell that off one conversation.
Of course, absolutely.
Right at me.
No, not like you. I'm just saying like in general. But like
Booty
let's say like even if I feel like a certain way about a person's like character or not character but like their mind or whatever, I will still let that person like desarrollarse, if that makes sense. Like I'll still let that person like express themselves. I still even like I guess that makes me different than Ishy. I am the person that would be like, yeah, okay, well let's look it up.
Yeah,
you think I'm wrong?
That's one thing that I would admire.
Let's look it up, and I will take so much pride in making you feel like a dumbass.
And that's
you know what I'm saying?
And I could sit here and say that that's one thing I do admire about the woman I'm with is that she really gives. She really gives
that one more time for me, please.
The woman I'm with, my wife, right there. You feel me?
Energy.
So no, it's true because. That's one of my flaws. I give people the benefit of the doubt, but like Yanz will like genuinely really sit there and like let you prove your point. I'm more of the like I know when I'm wrong though, and I say it like, damn bro, you're right on that. Or I'll even let you know like, yeah bro, or I'll tell you straight up, yo, I don't know shit about that. And I can't even I'm not even gonna try to fake the funk and act like I know, like I don't know about that. But when it's something I've been through or know about, once someone is already trying to battle me on like, no, but this is how it is, it's already like, to me it's like the walls there, cause now I don't feel like you trust my judgment, and now you think, and then I feel like now you think I'm just talking to talk, but I gotta give it to Yanz because Yanz will really let somebody plead their case, even though if you know that they're dead ass wrong, she will still give you the chance to rebuttal. Me, I'm more like I kind of just shut down mentally when like.
I'm glad you're not a judge, bro, because I'm just gonna be in jail right now, bro.
Yeah. So, like, I feel like that's a flaw. Not like a crazy flaw, because that's just me pointing out my flaw. I feel like I can do better in that as how I communicate with people, but I don't know. There's just...
Honestly, bro, I don't find it a flaw at all.
I don't find it a flaw.
I get what you're saying.
But it's only could be a flaw if you're actually wrong. And you just
exactly.
But if you're right, 100% right, and you know what the hell you're talking about, then it's not a flaw. Then just the other person's just a dumbass.
You just have to let
you don't have to lower yourself just
because
that's
what it is. That's
why I'm friends with Elmer.
I'm glad he said that because that's what it is. I don't never want to have to like lower like. Why do I have to stoop down to get like on your dumb level just to have a convo with you?
If anything, if that's someone
you
that
have to sometimes. I take so much pride in that. I take so much joy in that.
That's a waste of time.
No, that's what the Buddha did.
And in that aspect,
sometimes I feel like I have to help you try to be enlightened. I mean, now, if you don't get it, I'm not God, nigga.
But if that's what you want to do, then be a fucking kindergarten teacher.
Oh.
The point blank.
No, I'm not a kindergarten teacher.
No, that's it. My tooth is out. I'm done.
I thought about motivational speaking, or me.
I don't know.
Man, I'm the same way.
That's why I fuck with Elmer because there's been times Elmer has literally like I be getting petty. When I feel like my point is Elmer be acting like I don't be admitting when I'm wrong and shit. Cause Elmer will be like, yo, Andrys, like I get where you're coming from, but you gotta see, like you this is another way, bro. Yeah. Like you're a little bit wrong. And then I'll be like, you know what, dog? Like you're right. Like Elmer will literally sit there and tell me like, yo, you're wrong.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, but why? And then he'll be like, you're right in this part, but in this part you're not. So you're not that stupid. He'll tell me straight up. He does not care.
I do not care.
And when Elmer has ever been wrong and I've told him like, yo, you're wrong, he'll be like, oh, but this is why I feel like I'm right. And then he'll be like, but I get where you're coming from. Like, he will not, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he'll admit when he's wrong. When he's right, he's right. Like,
yeah, like there's always reasons why you feel like you're right. Like, no one's just gonna say, bro, I'm right because I'm right. It doesn't work like that.
Yeah. At
like
all.
You gotta have like, but I'm not like, back to the example, I wasn't gonna sit there and tell buddy like, dude, I have music on streaming too. I know exactly the breakdown. Like, I don't like to waste energy and time having to explain myself. Like, bro, if you do not believe that I know what I'm talking about, you're lost, bro. Just because you don't believe I have it doesn't mean the knowledge in my head, it deletes.
I know.
And then it's kind of retarded that he wanted to. I don't know what he does. I don't know what he does for a living aside from that.
Too.
Oh, he makes music too.
It's my dog. It wasn't no confrontation.
Oh, you see, that's what I was gonna say. How the fuck he gonna argue with you, who does music, makes music, produces, does all these wonderful
but if that's
things.
your dog, though, you gotta help him like raise.
Well,
him
he did because he googled it.
No, I did.
How do you make music and you don't know that it's been like that?
I shut it down. I shut like the convo down, and then 30 minutes later, I realized, you know what? Because Yanz tells me all the time. So, like,
30 minutes
in my head, I was... Yeah, no, because, like, I work for a movie company, so we were driving to the crib.
Oh, yeah.
So, by the time we got there, offloading the furniture, I'm there, and I'm like, bro, you know what, bro? Because I'm a great person, you feel me? But Yanz is always telling me, like, you're not as great... Like, you're not as great as a person as you think you are, you say you are. You feel me? And, of course, as a human being with a lot of self-confidence and self-esteem, I don't want to hear that. But it's my lady, so I know she's most likely right when it comes to me.
What I tell him
I
is
am
that
speaking. Oh,
no, look. What I tell him is What I tell him is that you're not a good person just because you say you are, because you tell yourself you are.
Exactly. So
you could say I'm a good person. That doesn't make you a good person.
So a lot of times, no, because seriously, like a lot of times. I know I'm a great person, but Yan's always gonna let me know when I'm not being a great person, and she always pushes me to be the better person in every situation, and I'm grateful for that, because if it was up to me, I would just let some situations just die how they die, like just okay, that happened, boom. But she kind of pushes me to be like, you know what? Let me call him back, or like let me bring back that convo with my coworker, and let's talk about it. So like no one ever feels like, damn, this nigga never gave like the convo a chance. You feel me? And I really admire you for that, because I'm blessed to be with someone that I can not love, but I can learn from. You feel me?
Oh, baby.
Yeah, baby. You know I love you, girl.
We're about to leave.
So
I'm going to shut the camera.
No. I'm just saying, though, like, for real, like I legit learn from my woman, and not like crazy, like not crazy like I don't know shit, but like girls really see shit a totally different way sometimes.
Girls are smarter.
So yeah. So then
thank you so much for admitting that.
So then we're gonna.
He's always said that though.
We're gonna.
Girls are smarter. It's just guys know how to like manipulate.
I'm gonna edit that out the video so y'all don't. So look, no, but seriously, like a lot of times when I sit back and actually put what she tells me into what I'm doing, it's never really wrong. You get what I'm saying? There's no like, cause she's not gonna tell me nothing like for no reason. Like she has her best interest in me, what I'm trying to say. Mm-hmm. So I'm just saying, like, I appreciate it. You feel me? And that's one of my flaws. I feel like sometimes I'm very open-minded, but sometimes I really shut off, cause like I don't want to waste time and energy, cause I take.
That was a major contradiction, bro.
What do you mean?
How you open-minded but yeah, shut off?
No, I'm saying sometimes I do. I can't be open-minded 24/7 though. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes I do shut off. Sometimes I don't want feedback. Sometimes I don't want to hear like how you feel about certain things. I just don't care. Yeah. But you get, I just don't.
There's a bunch of just shut minds.
Yeah, like I'm mad open. So like that's one of the flaws that I got to work on in the future. But it's straight though, cause we out here getting better every day, and that's all it is. Cause I value my energy. You get what I'm saying? Like,
absolutely.
Like for example, like not anyone can come to my studio session. You feel me? I don't have energy.
Ooh, I was in this bitch. What's up, though? Niggas can't tell me shit.
He talking about this nigga mad hype, but you talking about like the studio when you go record music.
No. In here too. I value your energy in here too, though.
Yeah, like
no, but he's talking about when he records.
No. He wasn't talking about that. He was talking about this. He was talking about this.
Yo, so Elmer, you want to go when Ishy records or what? Because now
but
you get an invite.
There's people, and like just to put it out
Honestly,
there.
I don't fuck with y'all no more.
No, but what he's saying is that there's guys who record and their studio sessions look like parties.
Yeah.
When it comes to Quinn and Ishy,
it's just us.
Yeah, it is just him. When he records, it's me and him.
And I don't know why that's a thing, because a lot of these rappers go to the studio with like their little team, like their home team. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Why the fuck you inviting all your homeboys to the thing? Like, you don't see Drake in the fucking studio with 10 niggas inviting random people.
And I'm not
like,
trying to sound
he
mean.
has his team.
Elmer's looking at me like, well, damn. Listen, he could probably do it.
Oh no, I'm not that. I'm just still upset about.
I'm sorry that I had to stun you.
I'm upset.
In here too, we value the energy that's in the room when we create.
Yeah, we don't play that shit.
Like that's just what it is. And with him, with his craft, when he's making music, like I'm sure he can do it. You, me, and Andrys in the studio. That's fine. But what he's saying,
I'm getting in the booth, bro.
But what he's saying is that all of that like hype, like shit, like I've literally seen studio sessions that look like parties,
and
it's
can't
like,
focus.
how are you? But he said it. He was like, it's the type of music that they're creating.
Yeah.
Because they're not like they're in there and there are like jida, Molly, jida, bitches,
trap shit,
you know, like that's what it is. So. And the outside reflects that. It mirrors that energy.
Yeah.
But to defend myself, I tuned off, okay? And then I came back when I heard, I'm not going to let anyone in. I was like, oh shit, I'm here.
That would make sense why you would feel that way.
Yeah. I got you.
I tuned out, in my defense.
You're good.
No, it's good. No, but it was funny because I was tuned out, and then I'm like, wait, but what do you mean you don't let nobody in here? Like, what you mean?
No.
I'm like, wait, you're talking about the studio. That's funny.
No, but you gotta value the even your home, dude. Like sometimes even your home.
You can't let anyone into.
Yeah, you can't just let anybody into your home. Like
facts. That's very.
You know
true.
what's funny
That's
is
very true,
whenever I hear a homeboy mom back in the past, when house parties were lit, people were like, yo, I got my PlayStation up. Yo, someone stole this. Yo, someone stole that. It's like, how you just have an open invite and let anyone into your home? Like, you deserve that, man. Like, what? Are you dumb as hell? Like,
even then, like, just random people in your crib, like, you just be like, yo, pull up. Like, nah.
I used to throw some lit bangers, when my mother wasn't around, because she'll beat my ass. I had the Dominican bangers on lock. But it would be invite only. Like, I wouldn't let nobody.
Or you hit me up and I'ma see if you good.
Yeah, I wouldn't let anyone I didn't personally know into my house. Like, I would have my house filled up, but it's with people I know. So it's not like I wouldn't. It's just people are wild.
Very true. Very
people
true.
Are stupid.
I understand that. So when Yanz first brought up this topic, I couldn't really depict the difference between self-esteem and self-confidence. You get what I'm saying? I thought honestly,
to me, I thought they were in the same. I can't really. I thought it was
high.
I'm high in both, so it's like.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. It goes hand in hand, and you can literally work. You can work on both at the same time. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I continuously work on both at the same time. Exactly. I feel like I continuously work on my confidence, and that works on my self-esteem. But I can say I am a person that has very high self-esteem, and I feel like a lot of people should. You should feel good about yourself,
Yeah, you definitely.
And even if, like, let's say, because again, it comes from your upbringing, so like that's huge, and not everybody had the same like upbringing. Not everyone came from the same household, so it's like you never really know how someone was brought up, what they were exposed to, things that they, friends that they might have had if someone got bullied, and those are just different topics. Those are just different topics, and that's why I'm so like just prone on like you gotta kind of just be the best person you can be and teach your children how to be the best people that they can be and how to be like good people, so they're not out here being mean to like kids and stuff, because again, that's where self-esteem is developed
comes from the home. And I'm really appreciative of the way that I was raised and the love that I get and I got.
I'm campesino as hell.
Huh? You're campesino as hell, yeah. No, but I'm really glad. Like, I always grew up, like, I grew up with a single mom, young teen mom. But my mom was always, like, going to school, working. My grandpa was always traveling and working. And it was still, like, it's just them two, you feel me? So, like, I had a lot of love and, like, a lot of reassurance. Like, hey, like, you're great, you're cute, you're this, you're that, Like, and I'm kind of glad of that. Because it's like you said, that shit comes from the home. Like,
Yeah, no, and I love my mother. My mother is a Gemini. Shout out Amma.
Shout out Amma.
So my mother
My mom's
also
a Scorpio.
Yeah, I mean, well, again, I said that to say this. My mother is a Gemini, and she's a strong Cuban woman. She's a good mother, and she's also very like reassuring of like, Tata, pero no, pero tú sí, tú eres linda, tú eres más linda que ella. Type of
like,
thing. Typical mom, you know what I'm saying?
Of course,
always have
mom
my
shit.
back. Always told me to, bitch, what the hell are you wearing? It's ugly. Take it off, you look like a lesbian or some bullshit, mommy. But I like the back. These are boyfriend jeans. No, take them off. Put something tighter on, girl.
My mom be telling me to put clothes on.
Yes. So it's like
always naked.
You feel like you just need certain things. Like certain things are important. Like when you're growing up,
with me,
you need to be told certain things.
My mom was always a bully. I'm not gonna lie. She's always making fun. She still to this day always be trying to crack jokes on me. But still, I learned my confidence from her because honestly, that is one of the most powerful women I have ever met. She's got here and still doesn't know a lick of English, to be honest. But she's been grinding her whole life, taking care of 4 kids, doing what she gotta do, and she never let life stop her. She owns a house, new car. You see my mom's house. That shit is
Elmer's mom is lit and her cooking is fire.
Saying, bro, like she's literally never
she's very
let
welcoming.
anything bring her down, and all through all the struggles she's dealt with, and that right there taught me confidence. That showed me that no matter what I can do, like I can do it. Like no matter whatever I get into, I can do it because if my mother can do it with 4 kids, struggling this and that. My mom cleans houses. That's what she does for a living. She's cleaning houses, taking care of blah blah. She bought her house. She's chilling. She's cozy. And my stepdad came in, another man who taught me my self-confidence. He came in when I was 9 years old. Doesn't even have his papers, to be honest. We're working on that now. Shout out to the lawyer. And then it's crazy to me. Like, just to see the struggles that they go through and they're still so positive and they're still struggling. Like, they're still, I'm not saying, they sad, blah, blah, blah. But, they're doing what they got to do to survive. And that right there taught me, I can grind too. I can do anything.
You gotta keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing. Yeah, 100%, 100%. Go ahead.
Well, I just.
No one knows. That's incredible. No way you don't got no one knows, dog.
Yeah, she had an S in there. I peeped it earlier. I was like, wow, she puts work into this.
Yeah. Oh nah, yeah.
I mean, I like writing out my thoughts because even though like I can talk shit, like I can literally. That's why we're doing this. We started this because we both
because you like to talk
can talk so much shit that we're like, what, we need to bring another 2 people that can talk that like to talk shit. So yeah, but I like to have my stuff like in order. So if I for some reason we digress a lot. I don't know if you've noticed. But, so I like to go back to my notes. But no, I don't have any more notes. I just really wanted to kind of just touch the subject on self-esteem and self-confidence and how you feel versus how it is that you present yourself. And I feel like they both go hand in hand. It's technically the same thing, but it's something that, and they're both something that you steady work on. Not everyone, and how even when I said when Sheena was here, like your confidence can vary, confidence can be faked.
Dude, some days, bro, I feel like I'm confident, and some days I wake up and I'm like, dog, what the fuck?
You a whole lot, because you one of the most confident women I know, bro.
Yeah, but there's days that I'm like,
I'm that friend who tries to bring her down, like on purpose, because she be too little overconfident. I'm like, yo, Andres, relax yourself.
No, but that's good though. That's good.
Like he'll be like, you're ugly, bro. You're mad. When I look really good, Elmer will be like, nigga, you're mad ugly, and I'll be like, nigga, I know.
And I know I'm lying,
but no,
but
there's
sometimes
and not even in like how I look or anything, but sometimes like with the makeup stuff, like everybody knows I'm a perfectionist. Like I'm not gonna put anything out there that I don't think it's great. So when it comes to me posting it, I'm like my biggest critic. Like I'm like, nah, bitch, that's not worth it. Like don't post it. Like that's me, and that's me not having confidence in what I'm doing. So sometimes, some days I'm like, oh, that was trash. Like I'm not gonna post it. Like whatever.
But I think that also goes hand in hand with you setting some constructive boundaries.
Yeah, and setting standards. Like, no, I can do better than this. But sometimes I wake up and I'm like, maybe I'm not for
Yeah.
But I know I am. Then the next day I'm like, duh, bitch, this is for you.
And then I'm like,
and then Elmer's like,
you ain't shit. You ain't relax yourself.
That's funny.
But
that is funny.
I wanted to ask I wanted to ask Elmer questions. Just like, since we have listeners and stuff. Tell us about the stuff that you're doing, bro. Tell us about Revolution and all that good stuff.
Revolution. Well,
because we want to know.
Since
we have the event today.
It's the brand that, I started it up. Actually, we're not even a year in. We're literally like 4 or 5 months in. I basically started up the brand just...
Wait, it's been
out of
5
straight
months.
Confidence.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
honestly,
been 5 months that you have like released the shirts and stuff.
No. Well, we released the shirts actually not too long ago. We're actually working on more shirts that we're about to drop. We have some fire, boy. That shit is fire. I mean, let y'all know that shit is fire.
It's fire, yeah. It's fire. It's fire.
So, yeah, we make shirts. We also make our events. We make this and that. We're also trying to help our community out, because what I see is that a lot of people are just shifting through life. They're just going through the moments and blah blah blah. And it's like, to me, it gets me mad, because it's like, everyone I know has so much potential to do whatever they want. Like Andrys wants to do her makeup shit, and I tell her all the time, get on the fucking makeup shit. Stop wasting your time. She can do a lot of things in life, but she just be doing nothing. And then I've been
doing stuff lately though, but he does get on me. Like he'll be like, so what's up with your makeup stuff?
Doing? And stuff
I
like
appreciate it.
And then I always just try to help out as much as possible. And I always know so many people. So networking is my thing. I love networking. I love meeting new people. I love seeing what they can offer. And as soon as you tell me, Ish, hits me up, I'm into music, blah, blah, blah. Oh, shit, you are? I actually know a couple producers. I know a label. Yeah. That's what I love to do, bro. I love to market. I love to
connections
network.
and stuff, yeah.
I love that shit, bro.
100%.
And I never ask for anything in return. I never this and that, blah, blah, blah. I just do it just to help out. You know what I mean? I want to help people out. Like, it's just, sometimes just people need the help. People need the guidance, you know what I mean? And I feel like with my brand, I feel like this is something that we can do. It's something that we collectively came together as a group, and then we can just help make a change, a positive change, you know what I mean?
Is that why you call yourself Revolution?
Exactly. She's smart, yo.
She's nasty.
She's smart.
She's nasty with it.
Oh my god. But yeah, we're coming up with a couple designs, a couple t-shirts that we got making up right now in the kicks. We're actually gonna drop
the kicks. Yo, he cooking.
Yo, don't hype me up. Don't hype me up right now. Stop it. But yeah, we actually gonna drop a little sneak peek soon.
You have a website?
We actually just made up our social media pages now. We probably made that like not too long ago.
So 2018, but your Instagram page is your website.
Exactly. That's it. That's basically what we need. And then we have
I'm sorry, your Instagram is what? Like the at name for your stuff. Is it your at name, or you have like a Revolution?
So we got a Revolution page.
Underscore BB or something, I think.
Yeah,
something like that.
Yeah, it's different on Twitter because niggas want to steal our at names and stuff.
You know how it goes.
Niggas is selfish.
You know how
Alright, it's Revolution _ the brand. That's the Instagram. And then on Twitter, y'all gonna see me wilding out here on Twitter too. I'm not gonna lie. Revolution TBB. That's the at names for both of those.
Okay.
Yeah, but like I said, we're just a new group starting up. We actually have our event today. We're gonna be in batting cages. You already know we had to come down here, take over batting cages real quick. We actually partnered up with De Lo Mio, Migz, who was here earlier.
Who is De Lo Mio?
De Lo Mio is a group started up in New York.
And that's Migz's people?
Yeah, that's Migz's people. Yeah, they're De Lo Mio. Yeah, they came down here from New York. They're basically the people who gave me the idea to start up my own brand, basically, because I supported them from day one, and I was getting flyouts all the time just to go to their events and blah blah blah. So like they've been my boys since day one, so they know the deal, and then they've been supportive. You guys have been supportive. It's just all I've seen is positivity from this, and this is exactly what I want to throw out. This positivity, we throwing out positivity, and we're getting positivity in return. And this is a beautiful thing, and honestly, it's a beautiful thing.
It's beautiful.
It's worth all the work that we put in.
Absolutely. So, does he make clothing as well? Is the De Lo Mio clothing, or that's just...
No, I think they're just strictly events. We're making more clothing because we don't want to be just parties, stuff like that. We make clothing. We make different events as well. Like, for example, we actually have a charity event that we're getting donations of clothes and stuff like that, and like non-perishable food items, baseball equipment, stuff like that, and we're gonna send boxes to Dominican Republic.
Oh, that's dope, bro.
Yeah, we
That's dope.
that's another thing that we're strictly trying to push on that more and a little more heavier, so that way we can send them hopefully by the end of this month. We actually have a shelter in Dominican Republic that's an all boys orphanage.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that their parents had abandoned them, so right now there are like 16 kids in there, and we're gonna send them a box.
You're donating to them?
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
that's
because
great.
like I said, man,
fantastic.
we want to change, we want to help as much as possible.
Yeah.
And then it's all about making changes in life, because you never know, that one change could help someone be the next Einstein, could help someone be the next future leader that we need in this world.
Absolutely.
And you can always play a big part, no matter what it is, no matter how small it is. It could just be meeting some random person next to you at the end of the day, and then that person ends up being the next change that humanity needs. You know what I mean?
Yes, very true. Very
Exactly.
true.
And that's why, I guess that's why earlier I said I just really take pride in letting people desarrollarse. I don't know how I would say that in English. Develop themselves?
Yeah.
But that doesn't make sense, kind of, in my brain. I like having
Let them
people
express themselves.
Express
Let them,
themselves.
Yeah, I got you.
Like I allow people to express themselves, to like kind of just, tell me what it is, like how it is that they feel or whatever, because, and if they're wrong, I like to help. You know what I'm saying? Like I take pride in that. I take pride in helping people, even if it's 3 a.m. and your wisdom teeth hurt.
Yeah.
I'ma still tell you, maybe fight through it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Real life.
Real life. He was getting upset at me because I was telling him.
Yeah,
"You're
he
gonna
told me
feel
no."
Better this morning.
I was like, is she? Yeah, all right.
But it is what it is. Like I'm never.
You were being a bully, bro.
He was.
No,
He's been a bully.
because these last 3 or 4 days I've been asked, cause like 3 in the
feel
morning, I'm waking up from my sleep because my mouth is in pain, so my body's like waking itself up, like, yo, dude, you gotta handle this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I wake up mad, and then Yanz is just telling me to like fight through it, and in my head I'm like, bitch, if I could, I would. You get what I'm saying?
No offense.
No offense. Oh, actually, yeah, all offense. I'm telling you, if I could, I would. So it's like
that's the worst type of pains, bro. I remember I had it, bro. I was the most.
You can't get around it.
person.
Yeah,
I would
bro.
get migraines.
It's kind of like,
head.
you know what it reminds me of? Not to a certain extent, but like, there's always like this shitty day you have after you get your braces tightened.
Oh my god!
And you don't want to talk.
No, I used to hate that.
You
I used to
feel
be like,
me?
don't fucking talk to me, bitch. I can't
Yeah,
move my mouth.
like exactly, like there's nothing wrong with you, but your mood is just like shocked, cause it's like, dude, and it's not like you see me, like it's not like a broken arm. Oh, I can tell buddy's not feeling good, but like I can't show you how my mouth feels. You know what I'm saying? Like Kanye said, if you would have seen how my face felt, you'll know how Mace felt. You know what I'm saying? So I just can't. So like these last 3 or 4 days, I have been being a dickhead, and only Yanz sees it because she's the person I live with. So I do apologize for that. As a human, I am not flawless. You feel me? I have a lot of imperfections, but I forget to swallow spit too, and all the time. And I have many imperfections, but I feel like I thrive in those imperfections, and I feel like certain imperfections is what makes that person that person.
Facts.
Not an imperfection doesn't mean a negative. It just means I don't know. I guess it's not the greatest ability of whatever you can do, but sometimes it is what it is. But you gotta take people how it comes and shit like that. And that has nothing to do with wisdom teeth. But I'm just saying, like, is what it is, bro. Like, it's hard for me to be 100% myself when I'm not feeling 100% myself. You feel me?
Facts.
It's just not. Like, I can't fake it. I can't come in here loud talking all my shit how I always do. Like, my mouth hurts. I'm still here. I'm still doing the show. I'm 100% committed, but I just can't give y'all 100% of me because I can't even give myself 100% of me right now. You feel me? So I can't give off what I don't have. But I'm here. Feel me? If y'all got Aura Gel, y'all can send it to the DM on IG. We appreciate it.
Matter of fact, bring it to batting cages, because he's gonna be at batting cages later today.
Lay off some whiskey.
Yo, he's about to be
through,
going
dog.
off the Henny real quick.
Cause that shit is crazy. But yeah,
Buying you a bottle, bro.
Yeah, I'm telling you, bro.
Go ahead, yeah.
The whiskey is gonna make you feel better. You think I'm kidding?
Yeah, it's just like, we're going. You're drinking that freaking whiskey, okay?
No, it will make you feel better. Porque it's just, I don't know if the alcohol itself, because I don't want to say,
It numbs it.
Maybe because of the loosening of like the blood, because it's gonna help his blood just run easier, but also just like if the infection or if it's like there's something there, it's gonna wash it out.
Exactly why mothers.
I'm not a doctor, but
mothers
it'll help you.
they put a little bit of when the gums are breaking out. Some of the Spanish moms they put a little bit of whiskey on it, just to numb the pain. Yeah. People always like, oh damn, you put whiskey in it. Yeah, but it's to numb the pain. It's not like they're getting their baby drunk or nothing like that. But actual method. It's an actual method. It actually does work.
I like that. That's dope. I like that.
Well, y'all.
Well, before we wrap it up, again, just confidence, self-esteem. You need both. Work on your confidence so
Definitely
you can work
both.
on your self-esteem.
Definitely go hand in hand.
Stop being rude to people. Closure.
Yeah, closure.
Yeah,
Key.
don't be rude. I guess just treat people how you would like to be treated. I think is the most important.
Goes such a long way.
And it's not just brush. What did you say?
Just people be mad selfish.
Yeah.
It is, and it's like you can't just brush people away because. Would you like to be just brushed away? And
Put
I feel
yourself
like
in other shoes.
like one day you're gonna fall in love, and then you're gonna be put in that situation, and then that's gonna be your reflection, and you're gonna be like, oh my god, I'm such a dick. Why did I do this to so many people? What I'm feeling now, and then you're gonna be hurt, and then
Booty
so it's
hurt.
like don't wait until then. Just try to be the best person you could be every day. It is what it is. Make a list of your strengths. Think of any quality that people say that you excel in. Anything, even if you believe it just a little bit. If someone, like whatever it is, and exploit that. Teach yourself, learn about it. Make that even better. Make a list of your strengths. Sometimes you have to be boastful, but it'll help you.
You got to.
Yay!
It's the Lick Read, y'all. Every Saturday, 11 to 1 p.m. Powered by Excitement Radio. Shout out Ben. Shout out Sai. Will, social media, y'all. Go ahead, Yanz. Give it to him.
My social media on every platform is Yanz Snow, and that's YANZSNOW.
Drees, what it is, girl?
ANDRYSVEE on Instagram, Snap, and Twitter, Andrys V.
And Tinder, y'all. So y'all get the swiping.
Ew.
All right.
I'm just gonna shout out the Revolution page, man.
Oh, for sure.
We need the love right now. We just started it up and it's looking sad. So Revolution _ the brand. That's gonna be the IG, and then for the Twitter is Revolution TBB. So go ahead and follow those up. You know what we do.
Yee, Revolution _ the brand. Got pictures of Drees looking fly.
You already know me, Andres.
Yeah,
Man, hold on.
check that
Let me
out.
stop real quick. Shout outs to Andres. Dad pulled up all the way to Orlando. I said, yo, can you model for us? She said, say less. Drove up all the way to Orlando.
I remember
modeled, then went right back home.
No,
right back here.
and did the show that same morning with her Revolution shirt. I remember that.
Yeah. That was dope.
Yee.
That's awesome.
I love us.
Twitter, Dead Broke Ishy, Dead spelled regular, Broke spelled regular, ISHY. Instagram is SIR.ISHY. And yeah, I gotta go slow on the
No,
Instagram.
he got time to think now too, because he's just like, oh, time to think.
No, I gotta go slow on the at names now. Y'all follow the page on Instagram at The Lick Read, everything spelled regular, The Lick Read, and on Twitter it is The Lick Read Show. Shout out to the love we be getting so far, bro. I knew it always, but it's that surreal feeling when like what you wanted to happen starts happening. You feel me? So it's like, oh crap, this is really happening. Like there's not a day goes by that someone doesn't hit me up about this show. And like, I was talking to Quinn. Sometimes I have to like step back and see how the Instagram page or like how this show looks if I wasn't me. And if I wasn't me, I would want to be on the show.
Yeah, still fire.
I would be jealous. I'm not even gonna lie. If I wasn't on this show, I would want to be on this show. Seriously, even to be a part of it, or even just to come through and get like interviewed or to be a guest. Like, it's just so dope, bro. Shout out Excitement Radio. Shout out Ben House. Shout out Shy Will. The Lick Read.
On that note,
go ahead.
Follow your dreams.
Yes.
And
yes.
if you see something and envision it in your head, if you can see yourself doing it, it's already done.
Yes.
So we're here and we're getting the love, and it seems surreal, but we saw this before it even happened. So,
Facts. Dreamt about it and all.
Dreamt about it literally. So you just follow your dreams. Whatever you see in your head, whatever it is that you see yourself doing, is already done. You just gotta implement and take those steps.
Execute.
And do what you gotta do.
Yee.
Stay blessed, never stressed. A little more blessed than stressed. All is good, all is God. Happy birthday, Kayan!
Happy birthday, Kayan. For real. That boy's sky high right now, literally.
Literally.
Literally sky high. All right, till next time, y'all stay blessed, bro. A little stressed because it's life, but definitely always more blessed than stressed. You feel me? It's the Lick Read, y'all. Powered by Esteem Radio. Every Saturday, 11 to 1 p.m. Next time I'm on this mic, though, I'm not going to have no mouth pain, though. I just thought about it, though. And if I do, bruh, then this is my last show, bruh. Sorry. I love y'all, but I got to go. All right, y'all. Next Saturday, we'll see y'all.
See ya.
Peace.